Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream today, man. How are we doing? Hopefully you are all well. I'm ready. I'm ready to get back to it. We're going to play some more Limbus today. We're also going to have a look at some stuff to react to as well. I do want to check out some of the Millie songs for Limbus Company. Now, I know I'm going to get hit with a copyright claim for them, but I'm curious. You know, I'm curious. People have been saying they're bangers. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right? I'm here for a little bit of a tunage. I want to listen to some tunage. I need to check React Smash as well, because we've got a debt. We've got a debt, chat. We've got a debt to pick up. We've got like some ZZZ stuff here. Flintstones inspired indie game. What the hell is that? I don't know. We've got stuff here. Oh, Galactic Coal. Oh, is that for Squad? Okay, dope. What's this here? Leak wife model inspection by Office Oro. Unreal Engine marketing. Project Moon Library of Ruiner Floor Battle Music. Ooh, okay, I might check that out as well. Glaze Time Glory to Hypergriff from Moose as well. We could check that out. Exploring the City, Project Moon. That one sounds kind of interesting. Can we watch that? Can we watch that? That one sounds kind of interesting, sorry, even. Let's talk about why it's harder for gachas. What's this one here? What's this? Let's talk about why it's harder for gachas to make good story by Sunup. I think I've watched that one. I might have. Is that a new video? Is that actually a new video? What else have we got here? Lobotomy Corp and Library of Ruin and Massive Lung. Okay, what's this? Massive Lung what? Massive Lung videos. How long's Massive Lung? Lance, how long's Massive Lung? Let's have a look. How long's Massive Lung? Okay, yeah, that's Massive Lung. Holy shit, that's 5 hours. Okay, yeah, we ain't doing that. Alright then, man. Let's, did I watch another video from, was it not Sunil then? Okay. Alright. How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing, man? Is everybody all good? Are we all good, are we? Chat. I'm not feeling tired. at the moment, but I've got a little bit of a gentle headache, I'm having the sugar withdrawals, boys. I'm going cold turkey. But yeah, day 2 of going entirely sugar-free, well, processed sugar-free anyway. Obviously, still sticking with the natural sugars, which are good for you, but we are dropping all processed sugars for 30 days. Then I'm going into a period of intermittent fasting. I'm just trying to lean up at the moment. We've been on a bit of a bulk, but we've also bulked up fat as well. We've got to get rid of it, right? We've got to get rid of it. I've got fat face, I've got fat belly, and I want to get lean. So, it's it's gonna be it's gonna be a bit rough. It's gonna be a bit rough. Hold up a second. Hello? Yeah, I think. No. No. We can do. Yeah. Alright, it's alright. Okay then. Alright. Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? Alright then. Love you. Right. How are we though? How are we? Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah. I'm gonna be a bit fucked. I did put a post up earlier though, guys, on the channel. If anybody, is curious to tag along, I might do it on a daily basis. I have done the first day though yesterday, just like not in depth down to the exact measurements on all of the food, but just you can follow it. Again, this isn't necessarily a calorie deficit type of diet, although obviously being in a calorie deficit when you're trying to, I am in a deficit, but you don't have to necessarily watch your calories. It's more about cutting out the processed sugars, and there's just some stuff in there for you guys if you want to try that out. Like yesterday, Greek yogurts, frozen berries, fresh strawberry, half a tablespoon of milk, flaxseed, and a sprinkle of nuts, and then for dinner, chicken. With carrot, sprouts, spring greens, sweet potato, roast potato, chicken juice, corn flour, and a bit of chicken gravy. And then for dinner, I had a chicken salad and 1 egg, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, red onion, pepper, crispy onion, salt and pepper. So pretty clean actually. So we're trying to be good, boys. We're trying to be good. So we'll see how it goes. But we got another 28 days left. So let's see how it goes. And then, like I say, into the intermittent fasting. Let me see what's chat saying, man. What we saying? Sirid, welcome to the stream. Duck Lord, how's it going? Dandy, welcome to the stream as well. Yo, shout out to whoever just subscribed. Appreciate ya. If you're from a video, then obviously, yeah. Flicks, how's it going? Vez, welcome to the stream. Lance, what's going? Iris, welcome. Username. Why does that sound so loud? Turn that down a little bit. I don't know if that's loud for you. It sounds super loud for me. Yo, Skybird, BVN. Ken, how's it going? Dante. Casual, what's going on, dudes? The least man who hurt Tank's feelings. I think I've heard one of Saint Tontas's mod's feelings as well, because he's been coming at me today. What's up, British man? Robotovich from Ken first, since his ones are good, whereas the ones I give out quite long. Yeah, I saw some that were like 5 hours. It's like, holy shit. I don't think that's even a stream thing. My man, you gotta save lunacy until next Thursday. Not this week, but the next. It's a super fun ID coming. Okay. Where's the sauce? I wanna see it. Yo, Zachary, what's up, dudes? Yo, Deadhound, how's it going? Yeah, 5 hours is too much. It's something that, like, if we did something like that, we'd maybe break it down, right? Like, react to a little bit of it and then do a part 2 and come back to the rest of it kind of thing. And then if we did upload it, we could always splice it together or put it up in multiple parts, maybe. Search Dante X Doctor. But I'd say if anyone want to watch it, y'all can. Son, I made this very recently. Oh, did he? Okay, then. I'm sad I got scammed out of Arknights and more work meetings. You got more work meetings. We got Arknights coming tomorrow. I posted an updated Millie song playlist to the CC for subtitles of the lyrics. Okay. Always good. Love to see it, sorry. No way. What's up? We're all going to start tweaking by the end of the week. Yeah, we're real. Do you think it helps you to motivate you to lose fat if chat bullies you? I don't know, maybe. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe. If every day you guys are going, you fat cunt, look at you fat cunt. Stop being a fat cunt, you dirty fat bastards. I don't know. Maybe I'll just cry. I don't know.
Never noticed, but all bell notifications doesn't notify posts. Weird. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, actually. I didn't know that. Maybe that's just, they just don't have notifications. Maybe they just don't have notifications. Maybe to stop you getting spammed, maybe. That might be something they've brought in now as well, because you can turn your posts into like the community posting now, where anybody can post on there, can't they? So maybe it's to stop people potentially getting spammed by that stuff. I don't know. Prescript brought me here. Welcome. It's one of the city to be here. Well, welcome. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay. Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the team. Yeah, just reactive in parts. Yeah. It's a big one. It's a big one. The beard is going faster than I thought. What is your secret? I don't know, man. I do have dark hair, right? So it looks probably like it's growing faster. I don't know. Some people just grow facial hair quicker, don't they? I don't grow it that quick, to be fair. I think it's just because I got dark hair, man, so it shows up really easy. As soon as it starts coming through, I've just got that 5 o'clock shadow. You know what I mean? It's all that testosterone. It's because I'm a real man. I'm a real man, you know? I don't know. You know what's weird? Like, when I was growing up, like, obviously, you knew some of those lads that were like 17, 18. Bros have got like full fucking beards going on. Like, bro, what the fuck? I was like baby-faced till mid-20s, man. I didn't really was able to grow facial hair until like my mid-20s, if I'm honest. Beard half growth already look better than Saints. Well, that's not hard. Yo, Baku, what's up? That's not hard, is it really? You know? I was in CJ stream yesterday and he like zoomed right in and it's like, man, he does look like pubic hair on his face, man. Like, no joke. But yeah, how are we, chat? It's good to see ya. Happy to be back. As I'm feeling quite good still today. We're only 2 days in though. But I think I am getting like, because apparently when you go 0 processed sugar and you know, you have sugar in your diet, you can get some slight headaches. And I got a little one. Nothing major, but you just know it's there. Feels more like a pressure headache than anything, but it'll be all right. Drink plenty of water and we'll flush it out. We'll flush it out, chat. We'll be all right. I'm honestly looking forward to the end of the 30 days, though. Because I'm not going to go wild with sugar, but I can reintroduce it, but I'm going into intermittent fasting then. I honestly am happier to be in a fasting state and a caloric deficit than I am not being able to be like, ooh, I can have a little glass of Coke, or, you know, it's Friday, I can have a beer, or a cup of tea, man. I'm British. I can't drink tea at the minute, man. It's not good. It's not good. I'm on a huge debuff at the moment. Yeah, I saw John Seaman pop in there. What happened? I thought there was supposed to be a Fox video that was going to show us all to be idiots. I don't think he did he? Did he not upload one? Or did he upload one? Yeah, apparently the stuff, because you guys know, right? What Fox said happened, right? In terms of who gave him information, right? Probably, I was thinking that, to be fair as well, Ken. You know, this, because I saw there was one that John Seaman and John Seaman's mum and John Seaman's granddad or something. I don't know. Drinking cold water is huge. Probably weigh like 10 kg more if I didn't do that. The more amazing beard you have, the less amazing hair you have on your head. True. Seems to be a correlation, right? Seems to be a correlation, even. Don't take privately with people and dress it. Fox seem really down. Okay. Because... Right. Let me just clarify, because I need to hear you guys say it before I say it. Do you know what I mean? I know the person who was said to have done it, and it was Fox who said they'd done it, right? And they have actually posted didn't do it. you know? Wasn't involved, didn't do that. And I'm like, Fox, I made an assumption based on what he was told. But just catching the stream, sick real shoe background. You like it? It's alright, didn't it? I like it, man. Fox doesn't shy away from me. Oh, nah, for sure. Look, I've said this, right? Fox knows as well. I said it to him as in call, right? Going and digging around people's stuff. It's not my style. Not my style. Not something I'd say suggest for people to do either, right? I think we all value our privacy to some degree. Of course, if you really care about your privacy, you've got to really act upon that, right? Which is clear that some people didn't. That still doesn't make it ethically correct, right? But I also, honestly, hey, you know what? I'm the type of person, we all do stupid stuff in life. We've all done silly things, embarrassing things, things that we're not necessarily proud of. And a lot of the time, people won't admit it, right? You know, unless they're forced to admitting it. You know, they're cornered, they have to come clean. So I honestly do respect it when people are like, yo, I did this thing, I'm not proud of it. Yeah, I get it, I get it. You know what? I have to be like, you know what? You hold your hands up, man. I always, obviously, there's certain levels of things that you can't come back from, but this is not one of those, if that makes sense. And I think, honestly, you know, taking some responsibility, taking accountability, I think it's an admirable thing to do, because too many people nowadays refuse to take accountability, right? Because at some point we all do some dumb shit, and it's how you react to that, right? It's how you move on from it. So yeah. So like, from what Fox said, somebody who was info told him to make thing caps, and that turned out wrong. Okay, right. Okay, so you guys know about that. Okay, because I redacted that from my audio, because he did tell me that as well, and I took that out of the audio, right? Because one, I didn't want to share it because I was like, I don't know if this is true or it's public, and it hasn't been addressed as far as I'm aware by other creators, so I don't want to, like, again, I said it throughout that interview, right? There's no love lost between me and Saint, right? But I went out my way to make sure all the mentions of his real name were redacted. It's out there. I know you probably know it, and or you've probably heard other people say it, right? You might not, but that's why I didn't want to share it as well. I don't like the dude, but like, I wanted to be like, you know, that's the type of person I am. Because I'd hope that people would do the same for me. If there was stuff that I didn't want people to know, that was fair for people not to know, I'd hope that other people would pay me that respect as well, you know what I mean? You redacted, but he also said it. Oh, okay, right, okay, I didn't know that. I know he'd spoke to Egg, but I didn't know that was said. I saw the tweet from her, and I was like, wait, that didn't come from me, did he? Because I made sure to cut it all out. That background is like Rio Shoe 7, Association Safe Section 6, Uptype 1 and 2. Hello! What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Okay, alright then. Yeah, because she did DM me as well and says, like, I didn't do it. And I was just like, I just sent a thumbs up back because I was just like, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because I know that was the whole thing with John yesterday, right? He was saying to CJ, right, that, you know, you're gonna eat your words because Fox is gonna prove it all to not be the case. You know, we can all be wrong, can't we? We can all be wrong. Fair play to him for admitting it. That's what I say. Can't knock him for that, right? He can't knock him for that. Like, it seems like at least when Fox makes a mistake, yeah, bro doesn't hide. I think that's an admirable quality, man. I think that's an admirable quality. Now the other stuff you say differently, right? You know, but John tried to get... Yeah, add some dude to me today, dude. I think it's one of his mods, I think. I don't know. But Ryuku said it was. Like, I'd put up, you know, about... It's funny to see Saint in his community who are happy to body shame and insult people all the time draw the line at gooning over a gacha character. And some dude was like... He started off the thread by posting Cap's comments. Talk about performative, and went into this whole diatribe of defending him, but then saying, he recognises the things that he does. I'm like, what we're doing here then? And then he's like, well, your allies are being performative. And I'm like, let me just get this straight, right? They're not my allies, right? There's people in this space who I like and I respect massively, right? They're not my friends and they're not my allies. And I've said this before, I will never go to bat blindly to defend another content creator unless I think they need to be defended or they're being attacked for no reason. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, people have got to drop that parasocial stuff, man, that just think sometimes because a CC spoke in a Discord call or done a podcast together that they're best friends. It's not how things work, you know what I mean? And that's not me anyway. Friendship to me means a little bit more than, oh, I've spoke to somebody in the DMs a couple of times and now we're best friends. You know what I mean? It's not how it works for me, man. I'm not 12, you know? I'm not the type of person that, and to be fair, I probably used to be. My ex back in the day, when I was like, we was together when I was like 16 through till when I was like 19, and she always used to say to me, someone's gonna go smile at you and you're mates with them. And I'm like, I probably was like that, you know, but I'm not anymore. Like, there's people in this space who I could become friends with, honestly. Do you know what I mean? And if we spent enough time together, met up and that, probably genuinely could become friends with because I like them. And friendship starts typically from you being like, yeah, I kind of vibe with this person, right? But yeah, friendship to me is a little bit more than just, well, yeah, you know, we had a couple of DMs. It goes a bit beyond that for me. Yo, Rob, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. DJ, welcome to the stream. What's going on, Georgie? Welcome. I think what Foxy was ethical doxing. I think what people are not taking into account with Cap is that our opinions changed right around the time for the fallout with Cap. With Saint. Yeah, fallout with Saint. It's just a regular change of mind, especially with fictional stuff. I can believe people's opinions are fluctuating. Yeah, it's the thing at the end of the day as well, you know. It's just the meat riders, man, you know? Become friends with Saints. No thanks. Honestly, like me and him could, like, wash away all our past things. Right, I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody like that. No, not for me. Not for me. You know, not for me. I don't know, you're joking as well. Hello, Caddis, welcome to the stream. Friendship when you communicate with them. Yeah, like, but to me, friendship is a little bit beyond that. Like, right, I suppose, to me, like, there's people you respect, people you might have spoken to, then there's, like, associates, do you know what I mean? And then there's friends. There's people I associate with, you know, whether that be in a professional setting or even in a more personable setting, but it doesn't go beyond that. And then there's being friends, somebody who, you know, like, I suppose it's a bit different how you look at friendship, right? There's categories of friends as well, right? You know, you've got people who you probably could consider friends, but then just your friends, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's always the thing we say in, like, the UK, man, that you think we're all friends in chat, actually, because everybody's always insulting me and I insult them. But in the UK, you know when somebody's more of an associate because you're polite with them. And when they're a friend, you insult each other. You probably think it's the opposite way around. Man, they don't like each other. It's usually the opposite way for us, right? You know, if the first thing you do when you see him's like, you're right, wanker, you know? You're right, cocksniffer. It's like, oh, okay, your mates, you know what I mean? Dickhead, sort of thing. Where, like, somebody who's a little bit more on that level with you, just like, how you doing, man? You're right. You're right. Nice to meet you. Kind of thing. Decided just said we can't goon pick. Well, apparently it seems to be the thing now, right? That's the line now. That's the line. Which, if you looked at my chat, you'd think we're all best friends because they're always calling me names. But it's my cross to bear. But there's, like I say, there is plenty of people in my community I actually really do like, and the people who I think I would go on to consider friends if we were in those situations. Do you know what I mean? And just because, like I say, friends to me is quite specific. Just because I'm not friends with somebody doesn't mean I wouldn't defend them either and stick up for them and show respect to them as well, you know, as I say, all those prerequisites are there for you then to become friends, aren't they? We're all friends, call each other knobs. True. What's up, Easy? Yo, Richard, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Ricardo, sorry, what did I read that as? Richard? Ricardo, middle brother, big brother. What did I read that as? Richard? Ricardo, thanks for the sub, man. Coxing, that sounds like Pixie's being maliciously gay. That's the sort of thing I say to my brother-in-law every second he walks in the room, man. I love you, Pix. It's okay. Thank you. I love you too, Tandy. Forgot I could be maliciously gay. Caught, bro. Clipped and shipped. Speaking of clipped and shipped, I sent a rather ironic clip yesterday to Gacha Smack, and he loved it. Bro was laughing his tits off. which I thought was funny. Picture is my ex-boyfriend, Dandy. I'm new here. I only popped in for the first time yesterday for the Enfield stream, but I've watched a couple of your videos. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome then, Reese. Reese, I am. Welcome. Appreciate you. Hopefully you've enjoyed your time. Okay, Pigs. I like you with and without a beard. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because Rosie doesn't like me with one, and that's my missus. So, you know, you've a +1 there. So I appreciate it. That's going in the book, Pigs. What are we talking about? Just having a little waffle, really. Just talking about, like, friends, CC friends and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Pigs get into that Smack podcast soon. I'm smelling it. I'd be down. I'd be down, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not the biggest podcast guy. I know there's a lot of people that would like me to do them. And it's a lot of it's down to time. Like, I've been meaning to get into one with Deadhound. I was supposed to get in one with Blazion. The one with Blazion was more, I was not so interested because I'm not a Wira creator. So, but I've been meaning to, like, the couple of times that Deadhound's reached out to me, I do want to do it. It's just timing as well. Like, for me, it's just awkward sometimes. But yeah, I don't know if I'm like the podcast guy, man. I don't know if I'm that guy. I'll be down. I'm down. I'm for a very luscious stream. I like that. I'd be talking about Ricardo, the dance in meme, yeah? If that's what we're talking about, yeah, I know. I think that's what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't enjoy my time, so fair to say I did. Good, good. We still got to have a talk too. Yeah, about what now? You'll have to remind me, bro. Big tune into the Gacha Cast arc. Not Momo, what's going on? Share to Lance as well. Share to everybody in the chat, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. Shall we jump into some of these reacts then, shall we? Should we hop into them? Should we have a look at, do you want to have a look at some of the, should we start off with a normal video, or should we go into the music to start off with, do you reckon? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? We don't know. Okay, so it's a different meme. Okay. Is it one of those where it's like, you know, ignorance is bliss? Because I don't mind keeping it that way. Tar Dante. Yeah, guys, yo, as well, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. It's much appreciated. Do music first. Do music first. Okay, then. All right, so somebody's linked me this one, but I've managed to find a playlist that I think contains everything that we need to check out, right? So we've got all these here. So we got In Hell We Live, Between Two Worlds, Fly My Wings, Compass, Through Patches of Violet, Hero, Tian Tian, and Sakai. I'm assuming this is what I need, right? Is this this one's got CC you can turn on, right? Okay. So yeah, okay. So we're on the right track now. We're on the right track then. All right, cool. Obviously, someone slipped in Millie's AK songs too. Nah, I don't think so. It's all Limbus by the looks of it. Unfortunately. Can I have a quick look at this first, though? What's this? Flintstones-inspired indie game. I'm interested. Primal Repairs. What the fuck is this, chat? What is this? What are you sending me here? Let's go for that premium enhanced bitrate version. Primal Repairs official trailer. Step into the prehistoric world where being a handyman is the job of the future. Okay, I can straight up see the Flintstones inspiration right here. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this. What's this, man? Dude, that frame rate is insane. Diabolical. I didn't even notice the raptor on the back. The raptor's literally a lift. What the hell? Okay. I like the creativity. We fix it all, big or small, just give a call. I need to hold up. I need to know what the options were on the Raptor there. What were the options on the Raptor? So we got car lift. We can ride the Raptor. We can obviously use it to transport stuff. It looks like it can mine for us as well. And I'm assuming, well, this looks like a pump, but it's not for our tires because we use stone, right? Okay. Okay, this is definitely super Flintstones, isn't it? Bad boy. Okay, that's sick. I like some of the ideas.
Bone-made chairs are falling down. Hammer swings, I fix the town. Leaky roof with leaves and clay.
That's actually kind of cute.
Lifts a beam, hooray. Hey, 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 hey,
I need to work on this camera angle and stuff though. At the moment, and the frame rate, it just feels a bit. I feel like this could give me motion sickness, and I don't tend to get motion sickness from games. It seems a bit icky at the moment, but I'll let it slide. I think it's a frame rate, isn't it? Yabba dabba doo! Oh, check the slide! Can we do that?
rolling carts on dusty streets. Pronto stops.
It's a lawnmower, you know. Okay. This is actually funny. This is actually funny, to be fair. Hold on a second. Somebody's calling me. 2 secs. Shit, wasn't expecting that. That's fucking way quicker than I was expecting. I gotta go for surgery on Thursday, lads. Thursday? I was like, it's on the 23rd. I was like, okay. And she's like, April. I'm like, what Thursday? Like, damn. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to get to the gym for 3 months, man. 3 months. Gains, chat, the gains are gonna be destroyed. I'm sad about not being able to get to the gym, honestly. I'm genuinely sad. Like, I'm happy that I'm getting my surgery done right, but I'm so bummed out that I'm not going to be able to train. Oh, I need this to cheer me up. This is actually good, though. I do like this. No! He broke a tooth? So this adds an extra mechanic in now of like, I can't hit the rocks because I can't hurt the little boy, you know? Yeah, we're going to lock into streaming because I ain't going to be able to drive for 2 weeks. I'm going to have to give Rosie a call actually because she's going to have to sort something out for getting to work. What? Where are we taking the bones? Just do dumbbells on the operating table. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go 3 months. I'm going to try my best to push that as much as possible. Bro, obviously this isn't how the prehistoric age was. But if it was, I'd happily live there. Oh, we can? Can we ride it? Or go down the slide, should I say? Okay. It's got a lot of work in terms of frame rates. Visuals are looking scuffed as hell. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it, honestly. I'm here for it. I feel like there could be some good gameplay here. You'll have to see how it goes, right? You'll have to see how it goes. But you can wishlist it now on Steam, guys. So, hey, that's cool. That's cool, man. Okay, let's just have a quick look what we got then. The good ending, we won't talk about that. Unreal Engine marketing, Project Moon, Library of Ruiner, Battle Floor music. What's this here? Oh, we got multiple. Introduction, Wings, District, Singularities. Is this the same video? Have you just broke it up for me? Oh no, this is multiple videos. Ooh, I think I do want to learn about the city. Oh, I think I do want to. Let's watch the music, and then should we learn about the city? Because we can do this over multiple things, can't we? Because we've got 4 videos here. So we've got the introduction, the Wings, Districts, and Singularities, Association, Fixes, Syndicates, Distortions, Egos, Workshops. Okay, all right. This is part of my big law stuff, right? Okay. So yeah, we'll. How long's this second one? Is it worth getting into the first 2?
Welcome.
Maybe. Let's stop dragging it in. Then let's get into the music first, and then we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this, guys. Okay. So I've got this playlist here. This is one I think we'll use. Yeah, I think this is one we'll use. Let me stand up for the tunes, boys. Let me stand up for the tunes, guys. Don't leave me. I'm shrinking like Saint. Jamming? Are we jamming, are we? Are we jamming? Yeah, probably the music first. Yeah, I'm thinking so, because we've got a couple of tunes, didn't we? So, like, we've got what? 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've got 20-odd minutes of music here, haven't we? We've got 20-odd minutes of music here. Make sure to pay attention to the lyrics. I'm probably not going to get a lot of stuff, though, right? In terms of the lyrics, are there direct game stuff? Is there references to literature and stuff as well? CCs are on. CCs are on. Oh, CCs are on. English, click for settings. You can't see that. It's there, though. All right? This is a song on the loading screen. Okay. You'll have your ears blessed. Well, I'm hoping so. 2 seconds. Let me just have it. Everyone's got the stream on time. Hey, wonderful simile. Let's go. Let me just quickly refresh this because YouTube's doing its weird stuff. Excuse me, I've got the sniffles. I've got hay fever at the moment, guys, so you'll have to bear with me. Damn, this has got nearly 200k likes. Holy cow. Got 24 million views. Holy shit. Okay. As somebody who is a big Arknights fan and somebody who massively appreciates the music, I've been recently introduced to Limbus Company as another amazing gacha game that just doesn't get the love it deserves, specifically in the West as well. And I've been having a blast with it, but I've also been alerted and told about the actual music for Limbus Company as well. So I'm excited to see what we've got here. I've just looked. This has got 24 million views and nearly 200k likes, which is insane. So these are all Millie songs. We've got a little playlist here. We're going to go through them. We're going to check them out. And hopefully we're going to have some amazing music to bless our ears here, guys. So I'm excited, man. So should we get straight into it? Let's do it, man. Let's go. Artwork's gorgeous as well. Thumbs up, P Moon. I just noticed the arms around the waist. Okay. Oh, these lyrics are nice. Okay. All right. This definitely feels like it vibes with Limbus when I played so far. These lyrics are beautiful. Okay, so there's talking about Dante. I'm so locked in. This is the buzz.
Were passing by, not so different from our home, not so different from our home.
I love the mix between the two vocals.
Could be the source of my torment. Allowing yourself to simplify the tears of if you wanted me to live, if you want me to forgive, if you want us to pretend like we're civilized humans, if you want to live, because this is the evil from the enemy, crashing on my mind. Why the death and my culture? Why can you hate on to my heart? Why the grind of my last
So is there a bit of a theme here of Dante and the crew? This, I really, really like this. I love the dual vocal. I really like the dual vocals. Do you know, there's definitely nods towards, like, Dante's pain and, like, what he goes through every time he does his reload, right, and he rewinds things. But then it also seems like it's going through everybody else's experience as well as it's happening. That was beautiful, actually. That was actually genuinely really pretty. I've said this already. I love the dual vocals. That bounces off each other really nice as well. Okay, all right. Banger to start us off. I'm impressed so far. I actually am impressed. That was an actual vibe, that was. So that one was In Hell We Live, Lament, featuring Kehoe from Myth and Reed. Okay, I'm here for it. That was a banger. That was a banger, actually. Loving the L2D work as well. Looks good. The songs make you feel emotional. I feel it a lot. Definitely. Like I say, Arknights does that for me as well, right? Especially as you play the game. I'm sure this will be one of those that I'll come back to listen to stuff as I experience more of the game, and I'll get it a bit more, because Arknights did that for me, where there was music I appreciated it from. Okay, this is good music, but then you come back to it after you've played parts of the game and you're like, okay, this makes a lot more sense now. Like, one, Calcit song, right? I didn't listen to that before I got to, like, stuff with Calcit, but listening to that after playing, it was Walking the Dust, right? After playing that, it was like, oh, that resonates with it so much more now. All right, let's go on to this one then. Next one, we've got Between Two Worlds, Realm of Light. All right, then. And this is another one, 13 million views. These get insane amounts of views, don't they? All right, let's go. I'm here for it. Okay, we don't need CCs. Look at that artwork. I was just saying, this almost feels like Christmas. You don't say. It's angelic, isn't he? What I like. Ethereal. Brought it Christmas. But does common fire hold so much power? This looks like somebody being assaulted by multiple Twitter comments. Oh, I didn't expect this. It almost seems like hopeful, but like almost hopeless with torment and everything intertwined within it. Okay, the realm of darkness now. I guess that was a bit more of the hopeful viewpoint than yeah. You said something about the bike. Oh, okay. Got a little switch up now. This is dramatic. We're building up to something. This has got me tapping my foot. Okay. So it almost seems like it went from hope now into a bit of a despair. Yeah, we're definitely more despair now, right? These lyrics? This seems like one of those songs, man. It's going to take multiple listens. Looks like there's so many levels to it. Damn, okay. That felt like a bit of a journey. I don't know what to say about that one. The lyrics are brilliant. That build-up as we go into the second half of the song was into the realm of darkness in that second half. That build-up was... Ooh, when you do the cantos, it'll kind of contribute to an overarching theme, puts in more context. Definitely, I can imagine that, as I say, there's going to be stuff that I'm going to come... Because I will come back to. I'll come back to these and be like, okay... whole new perspective of this now. I'm totally getting the context. I'm understanding the message, the true message, if you will, or the true references and stuff that are happening there. But definitely felt it like it started off of a melancholic, hopeful part into this more despairing,
but also there was like, I don't know if I was getting like this idea of like hints of potential rejuvenation there as well. But this was cool. This was cool. How about we all lament a little? A big switch up. I didn't expect anything to be sounding like this. Yeah, this one caught me off guard a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It actually caught me off guard a little bit. Okay, then let's have a look at this one. Then Fly My Wings. Another one that's got 16 million views. These do insane numbers, right? Actual insane numbers. Okay, then Fly My Wings. Let's get into it. I don't know what to expect now. It's kind of getting me a little bit like Arknights, where I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be getting hit from left field constantly through these songs. One of your favourites until Hero. Okay. The illustrations are made by Ao Fujimori, who does the artwork for all of Millie's songs. Oh, okay. Beautiful. The artwork is beautiful, actually. I like it. Okay, then let's get into it. Just about to say, this almost feels childlike. I love the voice. Oh, well. Yeah, we're talking about hope again then, yeah.
You're doing what you love. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again.
This almost feels like a stage song.
Lock me down, stake me to the ground.
Ooh. I really like this. Even more people context. I can't wait for the context. The soil gave me warmth.
Please die, little dreams, kill the camellias in me.
Is that like a nod to death?
It'd be easier to give in. Why are these hands tracing dreams out of my reach? Is my thirst for normalcy gone?
Okay. I really like this. I think this might be my favourite so far. It's obviously got to be talking about someone passing, right? Which we know already from what I've seen happens in Limbus. Obviously, we saw it all get rewound, like, but you know, the wings, the ground offering warmth. That was beautiful. I think that's my favourite so far. That, like, it had like a very like stage type presence. You know, like I could imagine going to a show and seeing that performed. Do you know what I mean? On the stage, that very much had that feeling to me. Something that I could go down to London to watch and enjoy like a stage performance of something like that. And it wouldn't feel out of place at all. Again, I'm lacking context. Because I am excited to play more of Limbus anyway, because so far I've been really enjoying the setting. It's hit me very much like Arknights in that sense, that the premise, the setting, the characters, the world itself is like very intriguing, and also it's a game that much like Arknights isn't afraid to play with more gritty, darker themes,
probably overall a little bit more darker than Arknights. Like, don't get me wrong, Arknights goes there when it goes there, but overall, so far from what I've experienced, obviously Canto 2, a lot more lighthearted compared to the body horror of Canto 1. Yeah, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. I think so far, out of the 3 that I've listened to, I really like this, but I've enjoyed all 3 of them. I really, really enjoyed that one though. All right, let's have a look at this one. That artwork is gorgeous. I love that. This is Compass, and 28 million as well. Holy cow, these guys are printing views. Let's get into it then, man. I really, really do like this artwork here. This is beautiful. It's really pretty. Everything so far has definitely had this more ethereal feel to it, though. Not even sure if dark is the right word. I think it's good because it handles mature themes with respect. Maybe, yeah. Okay. We're moving on from trauma here. This is beautiful as well. These vocals. It's almost like what I'm getting from this without the context, almost like past trauma from a relationship or a trauma with somebody else. However that relationship was, I don't know the context of it, but that's what it kind of feels like. I like that effect at the end. Boss music. Ooh, okay. Damn. Okay. So there's some great music in games and stuff, right? And I said this before about Arknights. There's some music in certain games that are like peak of peak, but Arknights does a lot of amazing stuff. And there's some gacha games with some great music, right? Like great orchestral sounds and stuff like that, and great beats and all that sort of stuff where you're like, damn, banger. But this very much like some of the Arknights songs seems to go a little bit beyond that. As you guys are saying, you know, like talking about like the stories and actually relating to stuff that's going on into the game. Even though I don't have the context, I can see like, you know, it's a little bit more than that rather than just pretty vocals and pretty audio. It feels like there's some genuine heart and emotions put into it. You know what I mean? Like my layman's idea from that, it feels like somebody who's trying to get past the trauma with another person potentially. Now I might be just looking at that in a too much of a on the nose kind of way, or I'm not getting it at all. But that's kind of like the feeling I get from that, of somebody like trying to, you know, you know, almost like it's like that idea of a toxic relationship or something, like, you know what I mean? The trauma with somebody else. And it might not even be with somebody, it might be with a place even. But it definitely felt like it was the trauma with potentially with like another person, whether that's a loved one, a family member, a friend, or whatever. Interesting. Okay. All right, then. On to the next one. Guys, I'm going to have to go back and like all of these as well, because these are actually... I wouldn't even say banger's the right word for these. These are pretty. Do you know what I mean? These are pretty. That's revenge on a person. Yeah, somewhat as well, I guess. But it's like, is the revenge on the person actually committing an act on them, or is it the act of walking away almost? That's the sort of vibe I was getting from it as well. Do you know what I mean? That's the sort of vibe I was getting from it as well. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. They are, yeah, I agree. They are. They're pretty. They're beautiful. I know that's an unusual word to use, but they are. It sounds pretty on my ears. It is gorgeous. Okay, then. Through Patches of Violet is the next one then, guys. Let's get into it then. Let's get into it. This one's 33 million. Holy cow, it's just getting bigger. This artwork is absolutely gorgeous as well. This is wallpaper worthy. This is wallpaper worthy. All right, let's get into it. Through the Patches of Violet. Let's go. It sounds another stage-like song. I like these dual vocals again. It's one vocalist as well. This almost seems like the opposite side of the story from the last one. Yeah, she's amazing on the vocals. She's amazing. Delete it all. Can I use your computer for 5 minutes? Hold on. Hold on. I've got something to say in a second that's probably totally incorrect, right? Because I don't have the context for. It's just what I'm getting, the feeling I'm getting. That ending was beautiful. That felt like heavy. Do you know what I mean? Felt like weighty, if you will. Like that, like definitely seems like the person on the other side in a sense to me. Almost the person who understands the issues but doesn't want to let it become reality. You know what I mean? As I say, that idea of almost like this is like, again, layman's again, I am a dumbass, coming from that idea of it almost feels like somebody in a relationship once again, but also to the point where it's like they understand that this is going nowhere and that person would be better off without them, but also that feeling, you know, of not wanting to let go. You know, I think, I don't know if you've been there in a relationship, you know, it should be done. You don't want to let it go. Again, going back to that previous song, it almost feels like the other person's like, yo, I've got away from that. I'm better off without this. I've tore off that oppressive, toxic experience, and it feels almost like the opposite end to that. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like. Almost. You know, it's the lyrics are there. I'm probably misinterpreting it. I've got no context, but it's what it feels like. Beautiful as well. Again, every single one of these so far. Again, there haven't been like, oh, banger. Arknights has plenty of those, and has also art. Every single one of these has just felt like seriously introspective, gorgeous art. You know what I mean? Another one that this is just, I could go to a stage show and watch this, honestly. Like if this was a stage show and I could go with like Rosie, I'd be so down. I'd be so down. Do these guys ever freaking tour? Because I'd be here, man. Okay, then so we've got Hero now. This one's done 28 million views as well. Okay, it's mad how many views these have done, and I listen to gaming music and stuff, and I've never listened to any of these songs. Okay, then Hero. Let's see what this one's saying as well, then, guys.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Swaying on horseback, the hills are green and the birdies sing and roses are pink. Experience I never had. I'm so happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow. After you I
I like the vibe of this song.
The road you show me broaden my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Merry-go-round in a circle I run. It's so much fun leaving me empty behind. 2, 1.
Is this about Don Quixote?
Return to the shelf 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real.
I think
Heroes
one,
cannot be real.
I'm getting it from the vibe of the song, but also I think watching that literacy literature reference book video, as well, kind of lean me towards that quickly. Or is this Don Quixote with long hair, is he? Okay. Is this when it comes into the problems that can come from too much escapism? Escapism can be great. A little bit too much can be a problem. Or is it then you go on to think you're a knight? Oh, okay. So, I just heard you guys mention the cantos then. So, is this in order of the cantos? So, was that, because like in that first one, you know when he was talking about like the flesh and sin and that, was that talking about like, Gregor and the apple and everything, was it? Like I was getting that, but I was like, I wasn't sure if I was just looking into it too much. Because like then we started to talk about Dante, and then I was like, wait a minute, but like, you know, we did have the rollback with Dante, and that's why I was like, is this more about Dante or the other guys here? Or is it about both? And then that's when it was making me think about first one is the title, right? Okay. Gregor one, oh, they don't have a song. Okay. All right then. So yeah. Okay, so I was looking a little bit too much into that then. It's just when they was talking about the, was it, did you mention the fruit and the flesh of the fruit or something like that? Can't remember exactly. But, yeah, do you know what I like about these? I do like about these, that like, even though I don't know the context, it's kind of fun to kind of like guess what's happening here because, there's a lot more, there feels like there's a lot more story, nuance and layers to them, right? Yeah, I think that one was a lot easier straight away to be like, okay, I think we're on about Don Quixote. And as I say, that video that we watched about the references from books for the characters and some of the themes in the game kind of caught me onto it a little bit quicker, right? Okay then. All right, let's go on to the next one. This Tian. And you guys saying CC's on for this one then? Okay. All right. CC's on. This one's got 15 million views. Oh, this is a lot newer. We're talking 10 months ago now. Okay. Awesome. Drop the like. Let's get into it then. Tian. Let's go. Captions are on. Artwork's gorgeous. I could listen to this at the gym. Okay. I don't know why this is making me think of Karen. Yeah. Hey, yo, dude, thank you very much for the member. Humor me. Get it to you.
喂，奶奶，最近发生了一件非常有趣的事，我讲给你听啊。奶奶再见，不过我们今后应该也不会再见了，对吧？
Never see each other again. limitless. Ooh, that's a lyric. That's a bar.
What if we can rise against the wheels of death? If we are always wrong, we can be holding
True. True.
memories, hoping that through my finder you'll find another. The world inside my heart is overflowing with love. Watch me take my steps. My journey may be short and sweet.
Why?
Kindness leads my way.
I feel like this is connected to something really sad.
Someday I'll be softly resting in peace. With a smile on my face. Rest assured, rest assured. 人之初，性本善，性相近，习相远。It's alright, Monday. It is time, such is life.
Yeah. That that was kind of deep, right? That hits outside of gaming and stuff. Once again, let me just take a moment. Humor me. Thank you very much for the member there. I really do appreciate that. I didn't want to ignore you. Damn. Okay. That lyric of what was it? The caterpillar. What was it? What was the lyric? No, the caterpillar dreams. Let me go. Have I gone too far? If I've gone too far, did I go too far? I did, yeah. I think I did. Rude to overstay. So obviously this is definitely like, you know, about the mortal life that we live, you know, that what was it with the I want to find that caterpillar line, because like I think that was beautiful, because I think that's such a relatable statement. Let me find it quickly. Caterpillar's dream, butterfly's fear. That's such a fucking bar. That's such a bar. Because like to me that's so relatable in the sense of like the idea of like wanting to chase something, and then when you get there, you know, you fear the loss of it all. Also that like early, you know, your childhood, adolescence of the dreams and everything, and then, you know, adulthood and how risk averse you become as well for one, and that idea of like what was it? So every race against the wheels of death. Where was that other lyric as well? This had some. That was it. If we were always running, we can't behold the sceneries. Like this is just like, you know, that it's that age-old thing of like just take a moment and just look around. You know, look to your feet, look what's around you. Take it in, experience it. Life comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Really, it's fleeting. It's impermanent, and before you know it, the things that you dreamed of are your past. And sometimes it just takes a moment, just, you know, just to stop and just, you know, behold the sceneries around you, breathe it in, take it in, because, you know, the present itself is that millisecond. It's always the future. It's always the past, right? It's so fleeting. Yeah, this was dope. Look at your feet. Don't look at your feet. You'll summon a Smurf. You know what I mean, though? Just take a moment to ground yourself. Like, I want to say by that, look at your feet. Look at the earth that's around you. Do you know what I mean? Like, ground yourself where you are at that moment. Take a moment. Listen to the sounds. Look at the sights. We don't do that enough in the modern life. You know what I mean? That's a thing you used to do as a kid all the time. You know, where you'd stop and you'd take it all in. Where now, you know, yeah, you're just rushing from one moment to the next. I'm always chasing that thing. you know, whether it's money, whether it's a career, whether it's love, and you never take a moment to just stop and be like, you know, this will all be gone one day. Do you know what I mean? Morbid when you think about it, but beautiful at the same time. It's what makes it so beautiful, right? It's what makes life so beautiful is the fact that it's impermanent. It makes it so special, and you shouldn't take it for granted. You should try and enjoy it in every moment. And it's also a thing as well. If you're healthy, appreciate having your health, you know, because when you don't, you know, you'll wish you did. Anyway, off of the somewhat relatable fears of being immortal, should we move on to this one here? Sakai, I believe it is. This is from Ryoshu's Canto. Okay, I'm all in it for this one. Let me pause that a second. Okay then, so there. This one's a collab here. This one is, right? It's not just Millie. And this one's done 7 million views. This came out 3 months ago, so hasn't done the rounds as much as some of the others. But yeah, let's check it out then, guys. If you didn't know, I've only just started playing the game, but it's clear I've already got a bit of a favourite, right? I'm that guy. I'm that guy, right? And I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm not even ashamed of it. All right, let's get into it then. Sakai then. Let's check it out. I'm excited. Canto now is very heartbreaking. Who is he? It already feels very sad. Artwork again. Beautiful.
When I was young and lost, you showed up and had my doors unlocked. Like threads, petals unfold. A red cover 안에 쉬고. You have shown me that I am still capable of caring for someone else. That I still bear the same innocence inside. 'Cause now I know that pain cannot define the past. We are built to overcome this mishaps. You know it is not so bad when you are with me. Cherish as long as we last. 'Cause S is not for sayonara. Let memories play back.
You guys are making me worried now because you're all saying like this is super sad, and I'm like, this sounds very hopeful at the moment. Sounds like somebody was you know, everybody can find that person that can.
I knew I must step up. You deserve the world and more. The truth is that you rather spend our limited time together. Protection alone is not enough. Providing cannot fill an empty cup. Thirsting for love.
This makes me think I should spend more time with Rosie, man.
Turned myself alone.
Don't even know the context, and
What do I know about love? How can I recreate what I've never had? All I know is that I must keep you thriving. If nutrients are what you lack, I will water you with every drop of blood I have. But now I know that sacrifice is the easy path. My absence cannot ever change the fact I wanted the very best for you. Believe me, our plans are right, can never be cut, and this is not for sayonara. Will you forgive me at last?
Yeah. This is, I think, probably hitting me in a different way than probably obviously like it is to you guys because you've got context of what's going on. But I think you know, obviously meeting the person that you love and you've you know, your best friend, your soulmate, it's almost like that what's it there, that like damn, it suck to not be with them. I don't know. I don't know what the context is, but like that's just all it's got me with there. It's just got me. It just made me think about Rosie, and I could be spending more time together. That did get me choked up a little bit, you know. I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy. What the fuck? Honestly. Oh shit! It's give me a lump in my throat, man. Give me a moment. It's in a good way, right? It's in a good way. Because, you know, obviously she's my best friend and I love her. And, you know, we're partners and everything. It's just like them lyrics and that, man. It's just like, shit. You know. That'd suck. Okay. All right, I'm good. Shit, man, I didn't expect that. Okay. Fuck. They are beautiful, yeah. They really are beautiful. Again, for me at the minute, like in the gacha space, Arknights is like my peak when I look to music, but this is like different. This is like with Arknights, obviously there's like exploration of the lore and characters and stuff like hits as well. A lot of this is like very relatable, right? This feels like it crosses outside of the world and the game itself and the connections to the characters and stuff. This feels like it you know, it's real shit, right? It feels like it anyway. It really does. Again, I think I saw Ken say it's art. It's genuinely art, right? It's and that's what music is at the end of the day. Like I say, there's so many bangers in the Arknights music collection, and I still say, you know, Hypergriff are a game company. Well, the LARPing is a game company, but they're a music company, really. But holy shit, these are really, really got me, man. Like, actually got me thinking about stuff. I didn't expect that. I thought we were just going to get some like cool music, which we did, but it went a little bit beyond that for me. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to upload this as a video as well. We'll see if we don't get nuked by YouTube, but we'll have to see. But you'll have to let me know what you think down below as well. Chat's been letting me know what they think, and yeah, I honestly got a little bit choked up there as well, and I didn't expect I would. So yeah, shout out to everybody for telling me to check this out. I'm really happy I did, and it's made me more excited to get the context. I'm going to come back to this when I've got the context. We might do this again in the future when I can have that context and I can have that conversation with you guys, and we can relate together, right? We can relate together because this was really good. I'm gonna have to subscribe to them as well. I ain't even subscribed to Project Moon. Whoa. Okay. All right, chat. Good one. Good one. I think not relatable, but I'm dead inside. Really? Love your reaction similar like Captain. Would your cabinets react to this? Yeah, that yeah, I ain't had a moment like that. I don't think on on stream. Like I was having to. I felt like I was holding something back there. I think I felt like I was holding something back. I don't know if it like built up from all the other songs as well. You know what I mean? Especially like say this interwoven thing of like hope and despair and fleeting feeling of mortality into that, like this idea of like shit, everything is gone so quick. I need I need to spend more time with my missus, man. Like we spend a lot of time together, right? But I need to spend more time with her. So yeah, man. Fucking fuck you guys for showing me that shit. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Shit. Yeah, that like built up a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'm cool. I didn't cry. You guys are lying. Shut up. I didn't cry anyway. No tears came out. Just a little bit of shimmer going on. Alright? I had something in my eye. Bit of dust. There's a bit of dust. That's what it was. That's what it was, chat. Alright, should we move on to this one? So okay. So with this one, Lance shared us this. And this is 4 parts. So I don't know if we'll do all parts today, but we'll do all parts, right? So we've got part 1 introduction. We've got part 2 wings, districts, and singularities. We've got association, fixes, and syndicates. Then we've got distortions, egos, workshops. That one has a lot of spoilers, but not Limbus related, mostly lore from Lobotomy Core. Okay, which I'm cool with that. As well as a Leviathan book. Have they got a book? Or is that a book that's referenced? Is it actually a book, or is that just a book that's referenced? Okay then, so should we start off with this one then for our first dive in then? So you want to learn about the city, part 1, introduction. This is from D. Mr. Leeds. Let's check this one out. I think it's better to do the long lore one first, the short ones after it's easier to understand. Leviathan is a PM book and a comic. Okay, I might have to check that out then. Well, how long are these long ones? Which are the ones that I should be looking at? These ain't the long ones, Ken. Hold up. Is it these ones? The entire story of Lobotomy Corporation, a brief summary of the Library of Ruina, so you can play Limbus Company. A brief... How long are these, though? Because... It's 52. Because I do want to get into playing the game as well.
Greetings, dear guests.
Oh, this one needs a long. Brief summary of Library of Ruina. Oh, this Ruina. That's part 1. It's part 1, right? Okay. Do these in parts. I'll tell you what then. Let's watch the short ones, and then we can go in to get a lot more context and a lot more info, right? Because they're longer videos. It is half 2 now. I do want to get and play a bit of the game as well. So what if we do part 1 and part 2 of this, and then we like, because if I do this, I probably want to like maybe knock out 2 of the actually do the 1 video in one go, and then these 2 together, maybe. Ruin is a direct sequel. Okay then. All right then. So let me get the second one up as well. Where is he? It's part 2, yeah? Part 2? Okay then. Alright, let's do part 1 and part 2 then. Pigs probably won't play the games. I do plan to at some time. I've just got outside the gacha at the minute. My gaming backlog is a mile long. It's just insane, right? It's actually insane. I still need to play that retro rewind with Rosie. We were supposed to be playing that, which we might be doing Friday, actually. So okay then. Alright then. Let's do that then. Rooney's truly Pika. If you want to play, I suggest no spoilers. Okay. Pack the best summary of both Lobotomy Corp and Runa, but those are 3 hours and 8 hours long. Jeez, 8 hours. Oh my days. Right, okay. Library's fine, but lobotomy's hell on earth. I've heard that. He played the game the last 20 minutes, don't worry. That's what I'm saying. That's what we've got to get into it. We've got to get into it. We'll watch these two then, because this one's 15 minutes, this one's 9 minutes, so they're not too long. We can digest these and see what the crack is. Let's give it a preemptive like. Okay then, so you want to learn about the city. Part 1, introduction from D. Mr. Leeds. I do want to learn about the city, so teach me. This is an introduction.
My Project Moon drip feed is dried up until Limbus Company comes out. Well, I guess there's no better time than now to get this started.
I like the PNG work.
In this and the coming videos, I will be compiling all the information we know about Project Moon's setting, the city, from across 3 games, 2 webcomics, and a serialized story into something a bit more bite-sized.
I think I've got to read these then, right?
I will be setting out to create a series of easily comprehensible videos starting from the larger, broader terms and information down to the unique details of the city. This series will be chock full of spoilers from every piece of media Project Moon has put out. This is
Okay, spoiler warning. We'll have to. What are the spoilers we're getting here? Are we getting insane story spoilers for the game here? So, anybody who's watched this, like, I'd rather not go in if we're not going to get major. If it's potentially like spoilers from the other games, I could deal with that. But if we're getting major game spoilers here, I don't want game spoilers. The spoilers aren't focused on Limbus. Okay, great. Okay then. Okay, we can continue. I do want to learn more about the city, because it's a fascinating place when you get there, right? For previous games. Okay, because like the first Canto, it feels like a horrendous place. Still kind of does in Canto 2 actually. But it's just like such an intriguing place. I'm so interested to learn more. As long as it's all before Limbus, then we're good to go. All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
In some of the details someone might have missed while playing the Botany Corporation or Library of Arena.
Okay.
Or for those who just started playing Limbus Company and wanted to get up to speed ASAP.
Okay,
I
cool.
highly recommend
Perfect.
going and consuming the other Project Moon media before watching these videos if you haven't already. Since we learn more and more about the city each time Project Moon puts out a new morsel, information in these videos is bound to be incomplete and filled in at later dates. In the meantime, let this serve as a good starting point. Finishing up the preamble for the uninitiated, the city is a dystopian setting in an as of yet undisclosed world. Hedonism, death, and brutality are all common in the city. People will kill and steal to get any kind of leg up on each other.
Kind of sounds like Birmingham. Sounds a little bit like Birmingham, to be fair. You know? So, okay, maybe I would be at home here. I might actually be at home here.
Neighbors will sell out their savior if it means they will get a chance at living a better life. The rich will torture the poor for their own amusement. Wealth is everything in this city. Without wealth, you are nothing. Disease has been cured in the city, but if you can't afford the treatment, oops, so sorry, try being rich. There is no real centralized police force in the city. Instead, people must hire out local mercenaries in order to stay safe from the dangers the city presents. The city consists of a near continent.
I suppose, again, because one thing I've started to get, capitalism's a big thing that's a topic and a theme of this, right? I suppose that leans into that, right? Because when you think about it, a police force is a social system, right? And if you're going to lean into that super heavy, like the capitalist dystopia, then why would you want someone like that when it's there for the people who can afford it, right? And, you know, the true capitalist way, if you will.
Landmass, which is made up of 25 districts which act like countries.
Birmingham is batteries and teacup districts.
Customs,
sorry.
culture, and quirks. As a whole, it's overseen by the head, a ringleader government which oversees all 25 districts.
Okay.
While we have been shown very little of the world outside the city, we do know that it exists by proof of the outskirts, which at the time of writing this are anything outside of the walls of the city. They are known to be extremely dangerous and often not worth the risk of exploring. Inhabited by old world remnants, monsters, and those exiled from the city.
Old world remnants. So I've heard there's a train that goes around the city, but people don't really know what the deal is with that, right? Or the train tracks, or my trip in there. Old world remnants. Ooh, I'm even more intrigued now. The fuck's going on everywhere else then?
In a map drawn by Ezra in Distortion Detective, it is shown that the districts are situated next to a body of water to the southeast, but there is a large amount of untouched and possibly unknown land in the other directions. On this map, we can see an outer area separate from the districts, but still within the walls of the city, denoting the outskirts. The head is responsible for the rules that span across the entirety of the city. Even though each district is the size of a European country, think of their relation to the head as the states to the United States, responding to federal
so
laws.
it's that big.
And the head is all three branches. They are responsible for the sweeping laws, such as gun limitations, via the idea that killing another human should not be trivial or insignificant, thus limiting their size and firepower. Another one is the AI Ethics Amendment, which states that non-humans must be evicted and robot bodies can't resemble humans too closely or face penalty of destruction. And the clone...
Interesting. So why is that? Is that potentially reason why where we're at then? Because of AI? Because I just think of stuff like Warhammer and stuff. Then because the machines turning on us. Interesting. Okay.
Cloning laws
And they can't look
dictate
too like
that
humans.
No clone being can exist alongside the original for more than 7 days. And worst of all, everyone must pay taxes. More laws are likely to be in effect, but these are the ones we have to work with at the moment.
That's relatable. That's relatable.
Head, aside
Rick
from being
Grock.
the dictating voice of the city, also has a few branches for observing, judging, and enacting their punishments.
Okay.
The arbiters act as a judge and jury when it comes to investigating and deeming one's innocence or guilt. The eye is the intelligence gathering force. Those known as beholders are seen being able to see past barriers that would normally keep scrying eyes out. Claws are overseen by arbiters, but they are the killing force of the head. They will seek out those the head is deemed as an enemy and eliminate them with extreme prejudice. Below the head, each district is ruled over by a mega corporation known as a wing. The wing in charge of each district is given a designation of A through Y.
Okay, sorry to keep pausing. I'm super interested in this fucking universe now. Like, holy cow. This is right up my alley. I'm definitely getting more and more invested. Like, obviously, the more I play the game, I'm getting more invested. I've got super invested now from the music, and now the lore as well is kind of yoinking me in even deeper as well. We have really got to have a good spree of just bashing out Limbus, man. We really have.
Promotional material for Limbus Corporation details the districts and their respective ruling wing. There can only be one current lettered corporation for each district, but that does not mean that the corporations currently in power have always been there. If a wing falls out of favor with the head, is destroyed, or is otherwise removed by other means, a new company can apply to the head for the status of that district's wing.
Okay.
Under the watch of the wing is the nest, a safe haven for the denizens of the city to live in, away from most greater evils. Direct employees of the wing, known as feathers, live in the nest, but they are not the sole inhabitants. You can buy your way into living in the nest, but it is damn expensive. Attacking a feather is a good way to make sure people will come and take care of you. Here, employees live a relatively safe life, physically located from the neglected parts of each district known as the back streets. Each district has a different method of keeping out unwanted filth, but one thing is clear: the wing doesn't want them mucking about. However, if a backstreet denizen is motivated enough, they can find their way into the nest. In contrast, the feathers are motivated to do a good job, as otherwise they will be kicked to the back streets. Though, that's not to say people can't live a relatively safe life in the back streets. It's hard at times to get a full picture of just how normal, by our standards, life in the city can be. There are those that claim a normal life is possible, and there are various social and economic classes throughout the city, leaving it not too far off from the real world.
Okay, so there is people actually going by somewhat of a pleasant experience, potentially.
The currency is on, and earning about 4 million on a month is considered upper middle class, as denoted by one of the residents' books. We can assume this means being able to live in much less worry of danger than the other residents. We do have a piece from Project Moon showcasing some characters going on a nice date at a restaurant, and have gotten several photos of a street view from Limbus Company. In contrast to the list of sweeping laws.
Okay, so there is nice places then, right? It's just that if you ain't got the cash, you're fucked, basically.
As the head put in force earlier, nights in the
We
back
smoke,
streets
then we
are
war,
lawless.
we smoke war.
Between the times of 0313 and 0434, anyone is allowed to commit terrible acts at night. If this mini purge wasn't confusing enough,
Okay, so it just kind of like the purge, yeah.
it is forbidden to record or spy on those in the streets at this time. Unless you are an eyewitness to something, investigating what happens at night will see you dealt with instead.
Damn.
And if that wasn't worse enough, individuals known as sweepers come out in droves to clean up all the corpses and items left in the streets. So you have a lawless time, but a few stipulations under penalty of death. Is the city sounding like a nice vacation spot yet? Other various
Still kind of sounds like Birmingham. You could say.
quirks of the backstreet include being so utterly dangerous that students who take alleys to get to school will carry weapons for protection. Many will opt for online schools instead. Cannibalism isn't just not unheard of, it's not uncommon.
Oh,
Hell,
okay.
District 23's backstreets have normalized the practice, dubbing it the streets of flavor. All wings have what is known as a singularity. A singularity is patented technology that often breaks the laws of physics as we would normally know them. Some include the ability to lock or unlock anything, even conceptual ideas such as the mind, while others allow the limitless collection of energy. Wings may only answer to the head when it comes to the ruling of their districts, but they often will form alliances with each other.
I mean, I'm interested to see how that's explored, like this idea of locking conceptions and ideas and stuff, right?
If it proves beneficial. In the past, we have seen alliances of combat nature, but predominantly we've seen companies sell singularities to each other for the use. Lobotomy Corporation, a previous iteration of the wing that oversaw District 12, used the singularities of R Corp, T Corp, and W Corp in exchange for energy Lobotomy Corp would produce. As one could guess, singularities are worth more than their weight in gold. Worth more than their weight in human lives is probably a better comparison. Whole wars are declared over valuable technologies like singularities.
Just real life.
At this time, we do not know every single singularity of all 26 current wings, but we do know most of them. Before I go into detail about the wings, I should explain one more large sector of power within the city, known as the Five Fingers.
Okay, so question: this city's the setting of all the games, correct? Is it? Is the trilogy of games all happens within the walls of this city? Does it? It does. Interesting. Okay, that's really cool then that like there's been 3 games set within the walls of this city and we still don't know the entirety of the city or even like the surrounding area or even what the hell's going on in the rest of the world. And that's building up to something, right? Surely? That's really cool.
These are the 5 most powerful criminal syndicates that rival the power of wings in terms of manpower and sway. Even the head has had issue dealing with them as they spread across the city. As their name would imply, the 5 fingers are made up of the thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. So far we have been shown the thumb, index, and middle, with hints at the others. Each has their own quirk, but I will get back to them in a later video.
Okay.
That should act as a cursory introduction to the world.
Ruin is a
Project Moon
Silmarillion
set up
of
for us.
Moon. Okay.
Further videos will explore the concepts and terms introduced here in greater detail. Hell, if you wanted to jump into the series, now would be a great time as you would have a much easier time understanding the background context of Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Arena. The next video will be going over wings present and past before going over their singularities. Thank you for sitting through this entire video. I hope you stay tuned for the rest of the series. Ciao.
Oh, this is part 2. It's just click straight onto part 2, yeah. Straight onto part 2. Sweet. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, dude. The universe incredibly intriguing. I do like. I am and I'm sure there's a lot of people like this, right? I'm an enjoyer of 2 different types of ways of going around world building. I love the type of setting up of a world of sort of something like that you're getting in Tolkien, where although there is a lot left to mystery as well, but you get a historical lineage of things that have happened from the conception of the universe, to the song of God himself and the following beings and the angels and everything else that follows into creating the world, and then all of the histories and wars, and so much is like depicted and written down. So you've got like this categorical like history and exploration of the world. And then I also do like that sort of world building where you've got that like a lot of stuff's just left for you to discover, or maybe never to discover. Do you know what I mean? Where like, you know what? We're just never going to explain this. That's up to you to interpret and try to figure out, kind of thing. I love both sides because if done well, they can both create incredibly interesting worlds, right? Because on the one side, you can have this world with all its geopolitics, its history, and you can build infinite amount of stories out of all of this tapestry that is a history, right? And then you've got this other kind of world building where it's like it's all like intrigue and things left up to you. Well, actually, what the fuck is out there? What is beyond that thing? Maybe you find out, maybe you never do. So yeah, I really like the idea that after 3 games, you still haven't even explored the entirety of the city, and you don't know what the fuck's going on outside. Outside the city, there's also 3 birds in a forest. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? Are we talking like literally just 3 normal birds in a forest, or is it a little bit more abstract than that? What are we talking about there? There is more to learn. Don't worry about it. Well, that I'm happy about. It's all good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there's different ways to do world building. Right? All right, let's get straight into part 2 then, shall we? So, we've done part 1, learning about the city, the introduction. I'm incredibly intrigued. So let's learn a little bit more about the city then, shall we? Because this time we've got wings, districts, and singularities. I'm interested to learn a little bit more about these singularities as well. Let's get into it then, man. D, Mr. Leeds. We're going to hit a like. We're going to subscribe as well, because this guy seems like he makes good videos, man. Let's go on.
Welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of the
Yeah, totally 3 normal birds. Okay. With what I've seen of this game so far, I can assume that's probably something crazy then. Okay.
Series. In this chapter, we'll go over the many wings we currently know about, their singularities, and some quirks we know about their district.
To be fair, we have travelled outside the city in every game, lobotomy with backstories, but still. Okay. But like, it's just left a lot up to, you just don't know what's going on. It's more of a first person, a point of view perspective, right? Because you can do that as well, right? You can introduce things that you don't know about in stories, right? Especially in writing and games and any sort of what's it, but just show it from that POV, and it's just like, well, I still don't know what the fuck's going on. Actually, I'm even more confused than I was before, almost, if that makes sense. All right, let's continue.
I'll also be discussing what we currently know about Limbus Company towards the end, so stay tuned or skip ahead to hear for that. There are so many holes in our working knowledge base right now, but I'm going to categorize what we have anyway. There is a quick aside I'll start with before getting to the list. A Corp is directly operated by the head. However, they use products of B Corp and C Corp directly within their forces, making these 3 companies very tightly knit.
Okay.
The head was founded after Wings came to power, as far as we know. For the purposes of this video, the products of B and C Corp are considered to be their primary product, as it goes along with the naming convention we have thus far. However, there is no concrete info regarding which company they directly work for. A Corp, District 1, and Arbiters. Run directly by the head, they act primarily as a patent enforcement agency. The product of A Corp, Arbiters, show capabilities.
A patent enforcement agency. Okay, that's crazy. I like it though.
That are beyond anything we have seen among the vast majority of human limits at this point. It is unclear if they even are human by our own standards anymore. But the head allows them to exist, so they must be. Right? Not much is known of their wider capabilities or what makes an arbiter. Shown to be singularity infused, we are not quite sure what that singularity or singularities entail.
Oh, they're infused with singularities. Okay. What? Are they capable of some insane shit then, right?
Expert handling of F and J Corp singularities. Fairies, gravity manipulation, and locks as offensive tools as well, as telekinetically maneuvering massive pillars around with little to no effort. They are seen as the pinnacle of strength throughout the city.
Makes sense, because I guess they could just create gravity wells at will, right?
Even colored fixers feared their presence. Much of their deadliness comes from their cunning rather than their brute strength, but they are certainly no slouch when it comes to combat. Being able to decimate hundreds, if not thousands, without breaking a sweat.
Is that just somebody's intestines there? Is that somebody just got gibbed?
B Corp, District 2, Beholders. Directly run by the Eye, Beholders are a piece of the trifecta we know the least about when it comes to the head. Shown as a simmer of a human silhouette, we know that they can scry over vast distances. As the intelligence gathering branch, we have not seen much of their capabilities thus far.
Okay.
They potentially control the ability to teleport others where they need to go. One piece of concrete info we have is that they are known to pursue those that have failed to pay taxes and coordinate with claws to eliminate them.
Makes sense that the taxman looks like that. Eyes everywhere. Eyes everywhere. Yeah, that's common. It was Tuesday. Yeah, that makes sense that that's a taxman then. Okay. Relatable.
District 3, Claws. Directly run by the Claw, the muscle of the head. The Claw is known as the name of the branch, as well as its members are known as Claws.
Okay.
Very confusing, I know. Imposing members
As old as all the
exchange
IRS.
strength and carry a massive claw in their hand to shred apart those the head has deemed as an enemy. They have several canisters attached to their bodies that contain serums which they can inject into their body to perform utterly superhuman feats.
Oh, okay.
Serum K, R, and W denote based on their abilities that they have some connection to their respective wing. This, however, is unconfirmed. Claws are also known to frequently deal with those that break patents. D Corp.
So we've got superhumans dealing with pattern breaking. Okay. All right. Damn.
District 4. Currently, all we know is that
Just
some
hyped
form of
out the
calamity
mind.
has befallen this district. E Corp. District 5. Currently, do not possess any info on this wing and its district.
I don't know if that's changed by
F4.
now.
District 6. Fairies.
Fairies.
A gold light that has the properties of unlocking anything that is considered locked. This can either be a physical lock or a conceptual lock like a repressed memory. Apparently, F
Interesting.
Corp tried to branch out their technology for other applications, but failed to pass any useful results because L Corp
I like this sort of like abstract conceptualism within the game. Like, you know, like they can unlock any physical thing, but also conceptual locks. And that's fucking actually really cool. It's one of those things though, like when I think it's like, man, it takes some good writing to pull all that stuff together, which again, as I've heard, this is where Limbus really excel. And so far, I must admit the writing and my experience of the writing has been really, really good.
hamstrung their energy supply. G Corp. District 7. Gravity. G Corp singularities are used to control weight of an object. The most concrete example we have comes from Distortion Detective, where Ezra uses a weapon from Namir
Oh, I love her design.
Workshop to change the weight of her weapon to deal a destructive blow just before impact.
The Mass Effect
The
division.
object itself is a sphere that can be used to increase or decrease gravity. H Corp. District 8. All we know at the moment is that they like apples and Christmas, so Santa canonically exists as a concept in the city. I Corp. District 9. Currently unknown. A relatively safe backstreet until the pianist killed roughly 80% of their backstreet's residential area. More on them later. They had promised fixers who participated
Bro, just lighting fire to that piano right there, right? Spamming that shit. That fucking imagery is fucking really cool, man. Some of the artwork for this game as well. I love the aesthetic and the style of this game as well. It really fits a lot of the themes that we've seen so far, right?
in the Smoke War the ability to move into their nest afterwards, but fell back on the claim. Now the district ruled by I-Corp has a reputation as an important place for musicians looking to replicate the pianist sound.
Okay.
J-Corp. District 10. Locking. Their nest is known far and wide as a gambling den for those that can get in. Many J-Corp employees spend their time at work looking at screens to try and catch people cheating. Hundreds of calls to looking at people cheating in the most pedantic way clog up their lines, leading to those on the call lines to be extremely fatigued. According to a fixer within the nest, people rely on a special entity to predict major life events for them in the coming year and gain insight on more immediate matters. Their singularity can lock and seal anything that is open or exposed on a conceptual level. It can also be used to stop someone from speaking about specific information, marking them with a brand on the back of their neck. Other
Okay.
applications can be used to simply lock containers, but it is also
It's
known
like
to
the
seal a
opposite
person's
of the other
body,
district.
preventing autopsy after they die. K-Corp. District 11. Nanomachinery. But they do own multiple singularities. Apparently one of the more decent nests also fell back on their promise to Smoke War veterans, a location of Quercus Village.
Oh, is that the war that we see when we're seeing all the body horror stuff as well? We're seeing that conflict in Canto 1. Is that the smoke war that's being referenced there, is it? By the way, the piano man literally turns everyone into music notes. That's cool. Be hard to set off by the piano made of melted bones, building flash metal and anything that was around. Yeah, okay. Christmas was probably stripped of all meaning in the city, considering people say, oh my wings, instead of oh my god. That's cool. Greg's a vet, yeah. Okay.
Where
Same
they would
war.
siphon their distortions until Moses' office was sent to kill them. Their nanomachinery is seen at work in HP-N bullets, which repairs the body of anyone struck. R-Corp's reindeer team is also known to use the singularity to protect their own sanity. L-Corp, District 12, defunct as of now. The first of the L-based wings that we know that claimed the title of L-Corp was the catalyst for the Smoke War, smoke being a byproduct of their energy gathering method. Following their demise, Lobotomy Corporation took their spot, having been the masterminds behind the war, with the intention of taking the previous predecessor's place as a wing. After the events of White Night and Dark Day, Lobotomy Corporation is no more, as their nest has fallen into utter depravity, with many factions vying for power. Everything we know about L-Corp could be a video in and of itself, so for brevity's sake, know that the most recent L-Corp, Lobotomy Corporation, had two singularities. One that allowed L-Corp to extract enkephalin, a substance with two varieties, and cogito. Enkephalin can be used as a fuel across multiple devices, or it can be abused as a hallucinatory drug. It comes in both liquid or gas form. Cogito
That's the
was
stuff
formed in secret.
that is it what we change our energy into to save for farming? Right? I think so, yeah.
It was the basis for the Seed of Light project, and is the reason Gary and a few claws went to dispatch Lobotomy Corporation, using intel they had from a mole in the company. Lobotomy Corporation and their cast has been the primary focus of both the titular game of the same name and Library of Ruina. Much has changed in the city due to their actions.
Yeah, what's up, Jamie?
Corp, District 13, Moonlight Stones. The most important thing you must know about District 13 is that it is the origin of Ham Ham Pang Pang, the most important sandwich shop in the city.
Ham Ham Pang Pang.
Is moonlight stones, small stones that emit a golden shimmer and are used to mitigate or nullify psychological damage from mental attacks or from witnessing something traumatic. Apparently, they function by amplifying a single thought or process in the mind and fortifying a barrier around the mind. They can be applied to clothing as well, as shown by the Leo Association, but they are used by other fixers and syndicates too.
They look kind of cool.
District 14, unknown. Moses' office is located here, and we don't have much info, but we do know that they have a taboo of absolutely no recording, video, or audio in their backstreets. We are introduced to the concept of taboo hunters, which are fixers that are hired by the wing to retrieve those that have broken their rules and deliver them to the wing. Those that are captured are never heard from again, even by the hunters who send them to the wing. It is unknown how they...
It does seem like you can get away with some shit in this world as long as it's not stepping on another corporation's toes, breaking patents, or avoiding paying your fair dues, right? And then, you're kind of left to your own devices, if you will.
Tell if someone has broken a taboo. Side note, all of the buildings here are painted pure white.
Okay.
O-Corp, District 15.
Just to fuck with people's minds.
All we currently know is that there was an event that when the wings' feathers had suffered enough stress, they
Is that
began
creepy
ballooning
thing?
in size, causing their heads to explode.
What
Call
the
center
fuck?
clerk suffered the greatest...
Hold up. What?
All we currently know is that there was an event that when the wings' feathers had suffered enough stress, they began to ballooning in size, causing their heads to explode. Call center clerk suffered the greatest from this phenomenon, later classified as the balloon people distortion. P-Corp,
Okay.
District 16.
Sounds horrific.
Possibly food preservation. More on this later. Q-Corp, District 17. Unknown, but it is where Roland is from, and apparently a pretty decent place. R-Corp, District 18. Replication. A highly militaristic organization. The Fourth Pack, an unruly but extremely useful band of soldiers in the employ of R-Corp, work here. The Fourth Pack's teams are also known to be named after animals that start with R. Known to explore the outskirts in ruins in search of... something.
Okay.
Most likely old world relics that they can use or sell. They're
Ooh. It just makes me think of like the Brotherhood of Steel, or even like the Imperium of Man, sorry. Looking for those old world relics.
Soldiers are extremely skilled and easily replaceable through their means of the singularity.
What the fuck happened to the old world then?
Soldiers that pass away can be recreated numerous times and are pitted in a battle to the death to produce the strongest survivor possible in the end. The whole process is made possible using T-Corp Singularity to dilute several months into a fraction of that time. This process, through their hatcheries, allows them to bypass the head 7-day policy on clones, but it also takes an inordinate amount of energy. S-Corp, District 19, unknown. All we have to go on at the moment is that they are connected to the Great Lake to the southeast, and apparently does a lot of fishing. Yeehaw. T-Corp.
That's a lake. It's gotta be massive then, right? Because he called it a lake there. He said body of water before, but he's saying a lake now. Didn't he say these wings are like the size of European countries? That's a big-ass lake.
District 20, Time Track. A wing with the singularity that has the capability to preserve the present by binding time. TT2 protocol is their primary application of this, as we have been shown so far. Allows time that passes within a confined space to move at a much faster speed compared to the outside world. The most extreme example of this, where thousands upon thousands of years were condensed into roughly 10 years for the rest of the city. Working with
Oh, shit. Is that something they use for the trains as well? Because I heard about the trains where, like, there's trains that you get on the trains, right? But, like, potentially thousands of years pass by for the people on the trains to the point where they go insane. They literally get to the destination in hardly any time at all.
With W Corp's warp trains, they collect time for their impossibly long voyages across dimensions. Another example of more everyday uses are pot-second stew meat that would usually take 3 days in 10 seconds, and an assassin
Oh, shit. Super microwave. Let's go.
device that can subject a target's brain to years of solitary confinement, almost instantly.
Oh, that's
driving
fucked
most
up.
individuals insane.
Dude, that's fucked up. That a mental torture that you could put on somebody, like, and potentially for, like, you know, if you was trying to get information out of them, which I know you can unlock stuff conceptually and all that sort of stuff as well, but, like, you could just be, like, in the interviewing room with somebody, hold up a second, let's give him 10 years of solitary confinement, let's fucking mind fuck him, and then we'll deal with it afterwards. Like, what the fuck? Maybe not 10 years. We'll give him a couple of weeks first. We don't want to break him totally. We need some answers.
U-Corp, District 21. Stasis preservation boxes. Primarily shown off in Distortion Detective, where a severed arm was placed inside to halt it from decaying. It is known to be used for food or injured people as well. The boxes stop time from moving, acting as a perfect freezer and keeping the objects stored in them from decaying. V-Corp, District 22. Unknown. The Thousand Needles phenomenon was investigated by Dawn Office here, before eventually being the site where Crying Children Distortion killed 80,000 people. This led to their nest requiring an investigation by the Leo Association, hired by V-Corp. W-Corp, District 23. Restoring to a previous state. While their outward product is the warp train, that is actually just the
Oh,
product of
okay.
the old company
These
Singularity
guys are the ones that deal with the warp train.
bought the rights to. They utilize so many singularities to make their system go, but they're also extremely paranoid about their secret getting out. Their actual singularity is the ability to restore something to a saved state.
Okay, yeah.
When things inevitably go awry on their warp trains, they reset everyone on the train to the status they were before the train took off. Employees are sent inside to scoop up everyone's bloody mess, separate them by genome, and reset them back into that person. Conversations will pick up where they left off with only a few known side effects. People feel a bit foggy after the process, and people can come out with negligible to barely noticeable differences in their height and weight. Their secret is
Okay. What the fuck? Yo, I'm like 2 inches shorter after I got. Well, that's negligible, but you know, that's more than negligible. Sorry. You know, that's crazy. They actually go and separate them and separate the soup that's left behind. What the fuck, bro?
so closely guarded, they prefer to kill employees who quit. X-Corp, District
Shit. Okay. So you're there for life then, pretty much.
24. Unknown. Y-Corp, District 25.
Hey, 2 inches a lot. Matters where the last 2 inches are. True. True, actually. True. Yeah. Yeah, that is actually a good point there, boys. Good point. Good point. You know, in the wrong place, that could be life-altering.
Unknown. All we know is that they have high-quality Pajan here, and the climate is quite cold, which makes sense for how far north it is. Z-Corp, District 26. Unknown. We don't even know where it is. It is theorized to be out in a remote location or under the city to some capacity. We do know that it exists through numerous mentions of 26 wings. There are a few more things that fall under this series that I should elaborate on before ending this video. Some of these are just footnotes that we have gathered so far, or our speculation off clues that we have come across the series. H-Corp. Not known if it was a wing or not, but we do know that it was destroyed by the Arbiter Garion before the events of Lobotomy Corporation.
Okay, well, the entire wing.
P Company. Possibly the P Wing, but it is unsure. Shelter from the 27th of March references P Company. It is unknown if this is a translation error, but either way, we do not have enough info as of yet to confirm if they are a wing. There was also a wing known for making tattoos able to augment one's abilities. Confirmed to have fallen after the patent expired, another fallen nest is one responsible for human silk, a material made from a person that can transfer the original person's abilities to the wearer of the garments made with human silk. Finally, we know that yeast.
That is such a cool idea. Fucked up. That is actually cool. Oh, is it the wing in terms of the person? Was it Hezarus? So, damn, that's fucking dope. That is making silk out of a person that somebody can wear to gain their abilities. That's fucking cool, man. I really like that.
Sang, a sinner in Limbus Company, was a researcher at an unknown wing. Speaking of Limbus Company, they are a company that deploys sinners to enter and retrieve valuable items from abandoned Lobotomy Corporation facilities within nests. Based on what we know so far, their primary goal is to retrieve items known as golden bows. These bows resonate with sinners and allow one to explore the depths of their ego. Virgil acts as a guide for the company, alongside Dante, to help sinners go about their missions.
Dante.
Project Moon is full of allusions and parallels to all kinds of stories in their media. The Limbus Company also shows use of the ability to borrow an identity from someone else in an endless sea of alternate realities. They use a singularity from a redacted wing to use the ego equipment the company provides. The sinners use both of these tools to exponentially increase their strength. However, it is not permanent. Faust, one of the sinners, developed the engine for the company's bus, Mephistopheles. Last thing I should mention is the Smoke Wars, since I've alluded to them a few times so far. Originally conceived as a plan from the heads of Lobotomy Corporation to pit several wings against the current L Corp, which was a very stingy energy company that produced loads of smoke as a byproduct. With the combined efforts of several wings, fixers, and such, the original L Corp was deposed and Lobotomy Corporation stepped in to fill the role as that district's wing. That should cover it for this video. Lots of holes to fill as time
Dude, some of
moves
the
on,
artwork's
but
so
it's good
cool.
info to have regardless. Next video will be on the fixers and their associations along.
Oh, I can't wait to check out the other videos. Honestly, though, this is just we've got to get into the game now because I'm really, really intrigued about this world. It is a fucking cool creation, right? As I saw somebody say that like Arknights is a warm and cozy place in comparison. Kind of. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some messed up stuff, and if you're infected and you're living in the wrong place, not a good experience or existence for you, right? Can be truly horrific for some, but yeah, this is like you can see why with the ideas of Dante's Inferno and stuff and that, because it's like fuck, there's a there's a lot of shit, man. Really cool though. Again, even though I've only just started playing the game, now I'm learning more about it. I'm just so intrigued. What happened? Why is the world like it is? Why is the city left standing? What's on the outside? What are these relics? I'm so intrigued, man. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, great video by D Mr. Leeds. Go check him out. This is a good one, man. I learned some cool stuff there. Some cool stuff. All right, we'll watch the other two another time because I want to jump into the game. I want to jump into the game now. Give me a second here because my YouTube's being funny. Can't see can't see me settings properly. All right, whatever. Anyway, once again, shout out to Humor Me as well for becoming a member. Appreciate you. All right, should we actually should we play a bit of Limbus then, guys? Should we continue on? Let's continue on, man. Let's do it. Let's go. Get game booted up. I'm gonna shit down for it, boys. I'm gonna shit down. Hello. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Welcome to my level. Steam Medieval Fest. What's this? Shout out to everybody in chat though, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Like that desktop there. Gameplay on a pick stream. Lads, it's only day 2, but I'm already feeling this zero sugar diet, man. I felt it at the gym today as well. Like, I didn't feel like massively weaker. But like, when I was doing my lat pull down today, my heavy sets felt heavy. And when I was finishing up with like, my biceps and that, I was like, oh, you know, I was struggling. Alright, let's do it. We got 30 days, 0 sugar, and then we're gonna have I'm probably gonna go for a month of intermittent fasting. With that though, I'll be able to bring in a bit of treats here and there, you know. But the next 30 days is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, man. I'm on a bit of a caloric deficit as well. Gameplay my yapping stream, Madge, right? What's this? It's not a pig stream. We're playing games. Should be yapping all stream, right? Alright. Okay, yeah, I remember where we're at now. How many, oh, I need to switch something a second. Because for some reason, just like Arknights, my Limbus Company doesn't like display capture. So I have to switch it to game cap. Give us a sec. Alright, there you go. Should be able to see it now. Alright, let me know, nice and smooth now, yeah? Nice and smooth. I feel nostalgic looking at these old Cantos. Yeah, man, I am a Bambi. Fresh meat. Looks smooth, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's the only 2 games I seem to have that with. Arknights. And this. I guess 2 peak need game capture. Alright then. Branch J03219. Let's do it. Okay. Collect previous event rewards. Alright, we'll do. Fucking hell's all this? The maintenance point. Production lines. Let's go bottom. The old Cantos make you nostalgic. Okay, yeah, we had this supporting, didn't we? People told me to use this support. We go with the support again. Want to change the rental? How do I go about actually changing them then? Can I at the moment? Can't. Okay then. Alright, we'll just throw them in then. Need to do the safe phase first. Back in the green room. Choose before entering the dungeon. Oh, okay. We'll roll with it then. Don't really matter. Take it as well, yeah. Okay,
형형색색의 매끈한 플라스틱으로 이루어진 컨테이너 박스.
Okay.
단순한 공장 시설이라고 판단하기에는 이질적인 소재가 많다.
Ooh, what are they making here then? Almost on cue, the eerily colourful container facility whirred to life, chirping a cheerful tune. Let's not try and gamble again then, Dante. Bro should play gacha games, man.
왜 2층부터는 경호원이 보이지 않는 거죠?
The answer revealed itself before anyone could voice their uncertainty. The containers finished cycling, and their doors slid open. Out came... What the fuck? Is this like some rock'em sock'em robot? You want to get beat hurtly. Okay. Alright. What are they? He's a rock'em sock'em robot? The game of death. Uh-oh.
이 구간부터는 땅굴 파는 작업을 본격적으로 들어갔던 모양이에요. 그게 아니고서야 강화 인간들을 대량으로 생산시킬 리는.
They're augmented humans. Got it, but we've got to get a move on. They're pointing right at us, singing that spooky song. That's my government name, by the way. Oh, what are these? Do they not have any weaknesses then? Dude, I really like their design. Become strong. Genuinely. Okay. Okay, might as well just win rate this right when he sees fights. Guys brought me into it. I was a gear dragger and everyone was like, just win rate it, bro. Be a true Limbus Company player. I like the colours, yeah. Click on the body part. Oh, okay. Cheers, chat, cheers. Because so far, a lot of the enemies I've been going against have had a weakness to slash. What do you mean, click on the body parts specifically? Oh, okay. Is it the same for all of them, yeah? Yeah. Who's 10 HP, skill play +1. Okay. Alright. Professional Limbus player here, guys. Banger. Yeah, it's alright, tune in, actually. Click the torso things to the resistance.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
Looks like things are in our favour. Let's do it. Let's do one for the Nah, actually, otherwise I'll just watch it in. Just the one dude. Magic win rate when one guy left. Dude, literally turning into mush. It's okay, Pixel, at least you're reading, you already have an advantage. I need all the advantages I can get, man. I've got a debuff, right? My brain debuffs me anyway, so I need all the advantages. In the middle of the factory, you find a vending machine with large buttons. They're colourful and fancy. You feel a strong compulsion to press them. Don't do it again, Dante. Dante. This background is so ominous. Which one will you press? Press the red button with a fist icon. Gain an ego gift. Press the yellow button with a foot icon. Oh, there. Okay. Let's go for the fist. Press the red button with a fist icon. Congrats, congrats. Something rumbled down the chute. It appears to be a toy fist. All allies deal plus 10% damage. Iron. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I'll take it. The assembly line. Yeah, I think we're alright not using... yeah, I think we're alright. We're alright. Alright. Let's go with our units. Let's go with our units. We'll be a good boy. We'll be a good boy. We're E1ing in Limbus. Oh shit, look at his... No! Grab my strong hand! Did I make a mistake? I think I might have made a mistake. I think I might have made a mistake here, boys.
거기구나.
Am I about to get my ship pushed in?
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것
Bleed.
같은데요.
I swear whenever I just look at the combat in this game, it just reminds me of Dark and Darker, man. Yo, Chase! What's up, dude? Yo, Kaidi, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, he's staggered. Let's fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Actually, no, it's not for him instead.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Should do big damage to him, yeah. Big damage!
제법 지쳤나 보.
You guys are probably looking at going, that's not big damage.
약점은 파악했어.
Did I say Dark and Darker? Darkest Dungeon, yeah. I'd say that every single time, man. I say Dark and Darker. Darkest Dungeon, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. I always say, Dark and Darker whenever I mention it. He defeated the enemy, but now he's back up. What's going on? And bro's got 2 attacks going on, yeah. Yeah, I fucked that up, I think. Can I take that back? How do I take it back? How do I take back? How can I clear back to where I was? How do I do that? Just press the skill. Ah, nice. Cheers. Appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Well, this music goes hard.
그 누구도 볼 수
This
없게.
music goes hard. I'm probably making terrible choices here. You'll have to bear with me. I am a scrib. Bro got fucked up though. Did those cyborgs keep coming back? The sinners we're discussing. I was back on his feet again? Perhaps those beings are not alive. That way, they would not be able to die. No, we're not getting philosophical here. To me, it looked like rebuilding a brick wall. I think I'm hearing something from the factory in the back. The group turned their gaze to the factory behind the cyborgs. Metallic clanking could be heard from the place that was quiet until moments ago. Maybe you should take a look at that shady facility. The group turned their... Oh, right, there. Yeah. Investigate the factory. We can't wait. Walk into the unknown. Danger like that. Keep fighting them. Feel like we need to investigate, right? You decided to check out the factory, but you might want to do something about the cyborgs first, just to be safe. Perhaps you could earn enough time to get through them by incapacitating the biggest one. Okay, should we just everybody clonk-a-donk the big guy? Either way, he was fighting, bro, yeah? We're just everybody all in on them. Problem is, we're leaving these open, but sometimes I think that's a potential good idea to do, right? Leaving an unopposed attack. You survived it, alright, yeah? Planker's mad. Easter egg factory. Win rate twice the full reset. Pinning down the largest cyborg as planned. You got to the factory in time. Huh. Is this is... looks like some kind of toy plant? This is Sinner's comment on a huge mechanism. Dude, I swear, you know, this OST in the background, this music, this background music, it's super oppressive. Ah, come behold this curiosity. The Sinner pointed to a control panel with several buttons attached to it. Do you love the city you live in? What should you press? Yes. No. I'll be patriotic. Continuing augmentation. You must become strong. Please proceed with the input. Do you love the city you live in? What should you press? No. Don't. Stop. Incorrect input. Oh, should I have said yes now? Warning, pressing the button 3 times will cause the facility to shut down. Incorrect inputs. You must become strong. No, shit. Let me do that. Looks like it stopped. The machine whirred for a short while before stopping. With that, the cyborg should no longer revive. Let's step inside the factory, shall we? All enemies have lost their upgrade factory at work passives, so we can kill them now. Okay. We can fucking do him over now, yeah, boys. Oh shit, this dude's fast. That's their speed, yeah. These guys are fucking fast, yeah. We can't even fucking... Don't block these guys, can we? Trying to clean up the clankers. Scrapping time. I really like them enemies' designs though. That's so cool. Might as well win rate this now, yeah.
내가 시범을 보이지. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
During battle, if an ally takes lethal damage, their HP won't go below 1. On the next turn, fully heal their HP and gain 3 surgery. Die when count reaches 5. Reduce max HP by 20% per count. Deals 20% per count more damage at the start of the turn again. Haste by the effects count. On the next turn, fully heal their HP and gain 3 surgery. Okay. They will die at the end of battle. Activates once per dungeon. Then the gift expires. Okay. Surgery OP. Maintenance point. Should we, I'm kind of enjoying fighting without the OP unit, but do we just, should we bring the unit in? Should we bring the level 60 in? How do I look at a support change? I'll just click on here. I'm kind of curious about trying out some different units, just to see what's cracking. You know what I mean? How do I Oh, there we go. Kind of want to see a Rio. Did we see Ryoshu before? I can't remember. Someone has to water farm though. True. True. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Ooh. Yo, that looks sick. LCA Ujat Vanguard Team 3 leader. I want this. I think I want this. I think I want this. Let's go for the 52. Yeah, we don't need the 60. Yeah, let's do that. Just to level up any of my units. Oh shit, I forgot we got this, yeah. Sweeping redirection. On hit gain poise. On hit inflict 2 sinking. What's that do? And hit by an attack, take fixed SP damage by the effect's potency. Units with no sanity take gloom damage instead, then reduce its count by 1. I can level up my IDs in the dungeon, can I? Okay, cool. Alright, let's go then. Who are we dropping here? Drop Ishmael, yeah, shall we? Yeah, this character, this ID, fucking skin, whatever you want to call it, looks fire.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
You can't level them up, sorry. Oh, okay. But you said you can. My bad, my bad. Dominate. Hold on a second. Okay.
처리할 시간이야.
I know we can just win rate it. I kind of find that satisfying though. I do honestly find it satisfying.
되는 건 즐겁네요. 거기구나. 좀 더 잘 되는 건 즐겁네요.
진짜 적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
Bro, she straight up looks like she's fucking... She could be fucking in the Imperium of Man. Actually crazy.
처리할 시간이야 뭐지?
We win, then we rate. We win race. Paint shop. Okay. Alright, let's enter. Next in the passage, you see a group of cyborgs gathered around a huge roulette. What the fuck? Oh. Highly excited, thoroughly amusing. The game of death. I'd advise you not to take support IDs for bosses starting from Canto 3 since it starts to get somewhat challenging from there. Sweet, yeah. I'll say I don't want to, I don't want to, like, avoid mechanics and, you know, potential difficulty stuff. Because one of the things I've done with Arknights, I just haven't even won a unit in the entirety of Arknights. I've got to chapter 13 all the way through by doing that. They approach you, chanting in strange beats. It looks like they want you to play a game of roulette. What should you do? I want you to play a game of roulette. Rolling gains SP, run Wrath, Sloth, and Gloom checks pass to heal all allies' SP and gain an ego gift. Rodin loses SP, begin a combat encounter, win to gain an ego gift. Guess take on the challenge, right? Feel like it. We have to. Gamba, 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 baby. You know this is where I shine. Roger proudly proclaimed as she stepped forward. You can see a mixture of anticipation and excitement on her face. Rodin healed the 20 SP. Sweet. Like in red colour? Like in red colour? Like it. Like it. A group of cyborgs yelled along to a strange rhythm. Red 4. Exalting the number high, they spun the roulettes. Then they handed a roulette ball to one of the sinners. It seems the ball is to enter a red pocket with the number 4 higher than 4. Choose a character to perform the check with. Odds very high. Commence. Thresholds 5 predicted 3 to 11. Scammed. I got scammed. Brother. A 3. Got beaten. Get all thrashed. Real pulped. As soon as the cyborg saw the ball roll into the wrong pocket, it swung its massive arm to smack the sinner. With the sinner crumpled on the floor, the game had come to a stop. What the fuck? Selected identity took 20 HP damage.
시간이 부족해서 어쩔 수 없었다고.
She didn't sound happy about that. She was not happy about that. Yo, I got rug pulled. Not really rug pulled, but still. Scammed. That's right, we go.
작살.
Right, we go.
놓치지 말게.
Get scammed already, man. More RNG in the gameplay, they said, right? It's fucking true. Fucking true, chap.
거기구나.
What's the name of that? Pink shoes? What? So I see he's going in. He's going in. Bucko's staggered over here. Mate, staggered as well. Since they're gonna take bigger damage, let's lamp it all on him, yeah?
내가 시범을 보이지. 제법 지쳤나 보. 급수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
I love the style of this game. It's proper stylish. Really fun rewatching Cantos and seeing why certain events in the Cantos dungeon, like Rodion, wanted to forget and not remember. So that's why we gamba.
검 끝을 바라본다.
The style is different. It's really cool. It is actually like unironically cool. You know what I mean? It's not just dope looking. It is actually cool. Pink shoes, possessee. Okay. Damn, bro. It looks fucked up. Just take more off Slasher. Fatal against blue and weak against red. Shit, I've got all the
처리할
looking
시간이
unopposed in that, right?
아직 모자라.
예측한 대로 적개체
That one just
무력화.
claps him.
확인 사살.
Absolutely claps him.
포위망 구축. 예측한 대로
By the way, if you're slowing the enemy, you can class the enemy they're targeting. Yeah, so that's what it is, yeah, right. So if you're slower, you can class the enemy's targeting. Wait, what? I know, like, say, if a 3 speed's attacking one of my guys, I can, like, interject into that attack with a higher speed one, right? Right, just win like this.
거기구나. 벽수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
I have been really enjoying this game so far, though. I'm just genuinely intrigued to see what comes of the story. I can't wait. Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, we'll drop the support at the end of this Canto then, right?
끝에
Getting into actually learning the game and starting to deal with the mechanics and the systems and start figuring things out. I love these designs, man. The dude's weak against piercing and pride. Wrath's fatal. Is it the same for all of them? No, okay.
포위망 구축.
It's been grinding up to Canto 4. Canto 3 is where the fun begins.
예측한 대로
Played by the same wall, you can't typically clash with enemies faster than you are, but the clash with enemies targeting you, even if they have faster speed. And clippity cloppity tap away. And hit inflict 3 urge next turn. End of the turn, if at 5 plus at stacks, take 30. The end of the turn, if at 5 stacks, take 30 SP damage and gain 2 fragile and 10 bind and remove this effect. Weak against light blue. Man, There's a punch going in on him, right? Actually, I should have fucking... Yeah, do that.
내가 시범을 보이지.
I'm gonna take it on the pulse attack there, aren't I?
질적.
I love that animation. A voice travels between the fluttering ribbons. What is your desire? Put me on. I'll carry you wherever you wish to go. The suggestions are incredibly suspicious. For some reason, the sinners are struggling to decide what to do. What do you say? It seems like not a good idea to put the shoes on. I feel like that's how we get possessed. The knot of desire must be undone. Bright gloom advantage. Who can undo the knot? Oh fuck, I'm gonna get rolled again here, ain't I? The lowest predicted... Well, that's predicted, okay. At least this time. I know what it's, Franks. Enjoy your food. My head is pounding. It was just getting good. The ribbons binding the team scattered and melted away. Freedom, freeness. An unfamiliar voice reaches your ears. For now, you should help the sinners recover first. For the remaining turns, all enemies gain 3 attack power down and 5 fragile attack. All enemies will no longer become desirous.
점령지 확보. 다음 포인트로 간다.
What's that? What's that over there? It's a shoe, right? In a glass egg.
처리할 시간이야 머지르드. 적개체 무력화. 확인 사.
수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
Clapped. That's it.
계속
My
서늘해지는 것 같아.
boom arm was squeaky then. It was like it's getting colder and colder.
왜 점점 얼음이 많아지죠?
이상 현상이 잦아질수록 긍정적인 신호라고 생각하는 편이 좋아요.
불렀어?
Bro, such an emo.
지금 그거 농담은 아니었으면 좋겠어요. 덕분에 더 추워질 것 같으니까.
Putting aside Ishmael's grievance, I thought about what Faust had said. Because that means we're getting close to the golden bow, right? Faust? It was a pretty solid answer if I do say so myself.
네, 뭐
Faust's reply, however, was discouragingly dull. Or at least, that's how it came across to me. I quite like how, so far, Dante is written, you know? I'm kind of vibing with it. Amnos is basically kind of immortal. Once you defeat them, they turn into eggs that can't be destroyed. Oh. You know that Bunny Faust is a similar poise mechanic, yet does not count to keywords. Because it's on a 3-2, which does count in a mirror dungeon. Ideal. Dante. Man, it's 4:45 already, guys. Time, it flies when you're having fun, right? 2 seconds, need to check something. Bro, these Saint Tontas defenders are weird, man. I'm sure one of them is his mod coming at me like, man, but he's just like, bro, jog on. I really, do not give a fuck. Yeah, let's keep the team. Let's keep the team. I do want to build up some of my units, actually. I do want to build up some of my units. Yo, can you use Wild Hunt Heathcliff as support? We could do. What are these things? Green, blue, and blunt. Assuming it's the same for him, right? Green, blue, blunt. Green, red, blunt. Bunch of them are targeting him, yeah. Shit, maybe I should have, We'll take that on a post. Maybe clash it in. Do that instead.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들. 진짜 예측한.
Their animations are fucking cool, man. I love the way it's got like those sort of yeah, obviously there's no transition animations, like almost stop motion animations, but they have like a lot of impact, don't they? It almost makes them like comic book like, right? Like manga like. I'm here for it, man. I know I could just win raid, but still.
내가 시범을 보이지.
적개체 무력화. 확인 사살. 처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Only my guy left, may as well.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Genuine tons of amazing IDs and animations too. Yeah, some of the animations are really cool. Next fight first turn, guard with Otis.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
Oh shit, what are these things? Shivering Miner Slave. Oh, I love their designs.
왔나요, 단테님?
말해주지 않아도 이미 허점을 파악했다. 우제트의 눈은 아군의 방어
Is that
취약점을
who
놓치지
I'm guarding
않지.
with? Yeah. You mean Ujat?
말해주지 않아도 이미 허점을 파악했다.
Yeah? Okay.
우제트의 눈은 아군의 방어 취약점을 놓치지 않지.
We'll take some on a pot of seats here, right? I'm missing one, yeah? Wait, do I have to, oh, do I have to drag that out? Oh, okay, okay.
거기구나. 아직 모자라.
This music feels far too chill and relaxed. Feels far too chill and relaxed.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요. 아직 모자라.
Holds his masks up and what? An SEO panic type infliction. What? Literally, like, literally masks up, you're saying? I want to see that. I don't know where the fuck how I can make that happen. Basically, if you fulfill a condition.
재미는
Oh, okay.
없겠지만
I need
그렇게
to look at
할게요.
what that condition is.
꽤 뚫렸네. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
I need to. What the fuck is the condition? Because I'll just read a passive. Let's have a look then. Where do I look at the passive in here? Okay. The Scepter of Horus replica. Turn side. If an enemy has any of the panic type changing effects, gain 1 the Ujat Vanguard. If this unit has Ujat Vanguard, inflict 1 shit fracture. Man, some of these skills seem quite fucking deep, man. Shit factor on hit with a base attack skill 15 per turn. That gain from the unit's base skills. So what does max attack 2, min max speed +3, combat start gain 1 protection, gain the following effects during the combat phase once per skill 3 times. So what? Any of the panic type changing effects? What the fuck? What are they? May seem complicated, but trust me, yeah, shit. Like, obviously, I've got like a real basic knowledge of just about how the combat works. Like, this shit seems like super fucking deep. So, is that something? Is it when they have, or do I apply a panic type changing effect, or is that something that enemies do? Is it something to do with the sanity? They get panic. Because does is it when they go -45? Does that happen? I don't know. I'm not too sure. So I want to continue probably not doing like win rate stuff as well now to really start to figure things out, because obviously win rate you can just click it and just chill. It's when an enemy hits minus 45 sanity. Ah, okay. So is it probably just like with her, we're murdering units too quick? Read the effects of blue sand at third skill. Vanguard will see done. Unused game plus 8 aggro. Focus encounter slot with higher aggro values are more likely to be targeted by enemies. Unused base power plus 1 for every LC fracture round. Unique ammo max capacity spent by certain skills. Gain 2 protection next turn, once per turn. Take less damage from skills based on the effects gained for 1 turn. Yeah, we need a good session, man, I think, to really start to get into the nuances of the combat,
놓치지
man.
말게.
I need to have a good sit down. It's like next Limbus stream, we're probably just going to session the game out. We'll leave the reacts so we can really get into things and start to figure out what the fuck is going on. As I say, my knowledge at the minute is super surface level, right? I'm just kind of getting my idea around the basics of the combat, if I'm honest. Still, I'm a slow learner, chat. Man, this bro's getting targeted fucking hard, right? Did I put... Will that only work for that one, though? Well, I think this is going to be Mesha.
시간이야 머저리들.
The light blue skill.
예측한 대로.
This was, I think you finished Canto 2, you can do the mirror dungeon. It's all good. Yeah, we'll get there. I say, one thing for me, I'm, you know, when I stream, you probably heard, I've said it before, and you've probably heard of a streamer say it right. Streamer debuff, oh my days. When, trying to learn games, super heavy for me. Like, I struggle to ingest information as well when I'm streaming. Because obviously I'm streaming, I'm chatting away, I'm trying to, like, you know, give you guys a good stream. And, it leads to me just, like, you know, taking info in a lot slower, really. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's clap him there, because he's staggered, right. Can we do... Be out to do one go?
내가 시범을 보이지. 기름도 나오지 않는
Just chill and enjoy the story. The units are hard to understand, so that a lot is for later. Canto still is still like the tutorial area of the game.
확인 사살.
That's all right then. That makes me feel better. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for making me feel better about myself. Appreciate ya. Let's should we try different support, shall we? And then, as I say, we'll get our use out of a few of them now, because Canto 3 we're going to drop supports. So am I mostly free to play? Yeah, I'm free to play on this now. The only games that I've spent on at the minute, well, is Arknights. I haven't spent. Well, say I haven't spent. I've just been buying the battle pass on Enfield. Yeah, so Arknights is the only game I'm spending on at the minute. Wild Hunt. Somebody said Wild Hunt. Heathcliff, right? This one. Oh, there you comes. I'll have a look at the work. Ooh. That's some fire L2D work. That's pretty sick. I like this. Yeah. We're definitely going with this. Definitely going with this. Yep. Taking that. We're taking that, boys and girls. Ice castle where neighbours lie. Looks like Limbus Holdera. Yeah, drop this one.
와일드 헌트야.
Wild hunter. We came upon a monumental castle of ice, flanked by frozen pillars that seemed to boast an indestructible durability. Before it stood a person, a man with Hyalene hair, clear as ice, waiting for us.
나는 가끔 머릿속이 복잡해질 때마다
He's back.
이곳으로 오곤 했어. 비록 네가 좋아하는 안락 의자나
I
위스키는
told you,
없지만
didn't I? So, because I think he dipped initially, because he knew that other chick was going to fight us. We'd fight. Obviously, somebody'd win, and then he'd try and mop up what was left rather than trying to fight all of us at the same time. Bro was playing it slick, yeah.
여기는 외투를 아무리 단단히 여며봐도 추위가 뚫고 들어와. 그래서 생각이 더 명료해져.
While the rest of us were frozen stiff, stuck watching, Roddy made a slow step forward to face him.
먼저 와 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 말이야.
I know, yeah. The fuck did he do that?
나와 대원들은 일찌감치 이곳으로 통하는 지름길을 알고 있었어.
A shortcut.
이 지역의 부정한 것들을 통해서 얻어낸 자료였지. 대의를 위한 큰 힘이 묻힌 공간에 대한 자료 말이야. 하지만 이 황금 가지가 묻혀 있는 공간에만 근접하게 도달했을 뿐 어찌할 방도가 보이지 않았지.
25구에 박혀 있을 줄만 알았는데 그따위 조직 범죄단 같은 수법이나 쓸 거면 계속 박혀 있는 게 좋았을 것 같네.
Maybe you should have said a country boy.
소냐, 네 덕에 죄 없는 상인들도 전부 돈을 빼앗기고 있었어.
Yeah, actually then, question. Considering how big the city is, how he said that like certain districts are like the size of European countries. So, like in essence, it's bigger than America, really. Is there some of these like districts, because obviously they're that big, is there areas where it literally is less built up and there's a bit more you know, suburban / countryside to it? Came from your YT video, how you liking the game? So I'm really liking it, actually. I'm really liking it. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool.
그거 알아, 로자? 이곳은 원래 성애가 가득 끼어 있을 뿐인 조금 기묘한 장소에 불과했어.
Farmlands and forests and such. Okay, that's even cooler, those. I like that.
하지만 이것 봐. 지금은 거대한 성과 단단한 얼음들로만 뒤덮인 곳이 되었네. 네가 막 이곳으로 발걸음을 한 순간부터
Instantly we walked in.
마치 내가 오면 변할 걸 알고 있었다는 듯한 말투네. 어떻게 알았지?
정보의 출처는 여러 가지가 있지만 네가 알 필요는 없어, 로자.
Russia.
애초에 나 때문이라고 어떻게 단언하지? 난 뒷골목을 쏘다니는 마술사가 아니란 말이야.
어려울 것 없어. 그저 얼음 속 잠든 이들의 얼굴만 봐도 알 수 있지. 이것 봐. 네가 사랑했던, 하지만 동시에 속으로 내려보던 얼굴들이잖아.
25만 원.
이게 고작 그 정도 값이라고요? 말도 안 돼요.
그러니까 말이 되지 않나? 오래된 만큼 흠집도 작고 윤기도 나지 않아. 사실 다른 곳에선 20만 원도 아까운 수준이야. 나머지는 모두 쓸모도 없는 쓰레기뿐이군. 이로써 뱉어야 할 세금은 모두 40만 원이네.
Damn.
왜 가난한 자들은 일할수록 더 가난해지기만 할까? 진짜 어이없지. 전당포 주인의 금고에 돈이 쌓여갈수록 우리 이웃들은 추억마저 저울질 당하며 푼돈 취급을 받고 있었어. 소냐는 항상 어려운 말을 섞어 쓰면서 사람들을 끌어모았고 그들의 아래에 유로집이라는 이름의 조직이 세워졌지.
Euro DVG.
처음엔 괜찮았어. 머리가 텅텅 빈 놈들도 소냐의 말에 껌뻑 죽어서 뒷골목의 어려운 자들을 돕곤 했으니까.
Is he a commie?
하지만 소냐는 뭔가가 부족하다는 표정일 뿐이었지. 결국 유로집이는 밖에서 사람을 돕는 것보다는 탁자에서 어떻게 골목을, 둥지를 바꿀까 고민하는 데에만 열중인 집단이 되어버렸어. 그래서 나는 그들을 떠났던 거야. 탁상 공론 가지고는 배고른 이웃을 먹여 살릴 순 없으니까.
So they basically turned into people on Twitter, right? They basically turned into people on Twitter, right? They weren't about that life, but they wanted to talk big talk. Let themselves feel better about themselves, yeah?
하지만 내가 누누이 말했잖아, 로자. 우리는 때를 기다려야 한다고.
소냐, 미안한데 그때라는 건 유로지비의 막내 꼬마 이반이 음식물 쓰레기를 주워 먹었을 때도 기도가 막혀서 죽은 다음에도
Is this literally from her
사소하지
POV?
않았어.
Is that her feet up on the desk, yeah?
큰 일을 위해선 더 큰 힘과 더 자세한 정책이 필요해. 부의 재분배를 위해서 말이야. 그리고
Okay, so they do
그런
wanna
방향으로
redistribute
나아가기
wealth.
위해서는 사사로운 잡음은
So
생기기
we're gonna see
마련이지.
we're gonna see like the two extremes here, like the ultra corporate capitalistic system, and then, you know, the opposite end here, right?
사사로워? 우리는 원래 사사로운 자들을 돕기 위해서 시작했어. 네가 하고 있던 일들은, 유로지비가 하고 있던 일들은 내가 바랬던 방향과는 맞지 않았다고.
그래서 직접 나서기로 결심한 거야?
She's the doer, not a sayer.
당연하지. 우리 마을에 필요했던 건 언제 올지 모르는 그때만 손 놓고 기다리는 게 아니라 눈앞에 놓인 도끼를 망설임 없이 집어들 수 있는 사람이니까. 그날도 이웃들 중 대부분이 4일 이상은 배를 곪고 있었을 거야. 그런데도 바람은 봐주는 일 없이 날카로웠고 굶주린 자의 갈라진 피부를 사정없이 핥혀댔어. 나는 우리 이웃들이 사흘 밤낮을 토할 듯이 먹어대도 티도 안 날 만큼의 많은 돈이 있는 금고를
Okay.
알고 있었고 말이야.
그래서
Gonna go get that.
어떻게 했어?
잠깐만, 나 이거 그만하면 안 돼?
You need to chop her up.
황금 가지가 공명하면서 너를 위해 생겨난 일종의 고해실이야. 그리고 고해실은 주로 죄인의 참회를 위해 생기는 곳이지.
불쌍한 로지원 녀석. 네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데.
그 노파가 마지막에 마음을 고쳐먹기라도 했더라면.
하지만 로자, 평생을 이웃에게 수탈만 일삼을 줄 알았던 노파가
Oh, she was literally the tax collector. You weren't just rolling deep.
갑자기 모든 걸 포용하며 자신의 돈을 내놓을 사람이 아니라는 것쯤은 알고 있었잖니. 알았더라면 너도 처음부터 도끼 따위는 들고 가지 않았겠지.
불쌍한 로지온 녀석. 네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데. 그렇게 당당하게 내 돈을 요구해도 달라지는 건 없네.
Demanding my money.
너희도 저 뒷골목 비렁뱅이와 다를 바 없는 버러지들일 뿐이지.
그래. 그녀의 머리를 가른 건 나야.
She crack her on the head. Love the reflection in the window as well.
황금 거위의 배를 가르듯 노파의 두개골을 깨끗하게 갈라내었지.
Cleaved into that hag's skull. Shit.
결국 누군가는 했어야 할 일이었잖아. 안 그래? 황금 거위는 스스로의
To be
욕심을
fair,
위해
like,
기회의
not
끈을
saying, you
잡은
know,
얼간이의 일화지만
woman's in your yard. You've got a big old axe. Saying, gives the fucking money. Gives the fucking money. Look what's happening to the people, and you go, you know what? Fuck them. It's like, probably not a good idea.
우리는 그녀의 뇌를 파먹어도 시원치 않을 정도로 굶주린 불우한 자들이었으니까.
Damn, man. People would have gladly scooped out her
그리고
brains
그
for a meal.
배에는 확실하게 황금알이 가득 배어 있었으니까.
그래. 그 노파는 25구의 막강한 권력을 가진 세금 수탈자였지.
Okay, so she's a bit of a big deal.
하지만 그녀가 그렇게 활개를 치고 다닐 수 있었던 건 그녀의 동생이
Member of the middle.
중지의 조직원이기에 가능했던 일이었어.
나는 굶어 죽어가는 이웃들을 위해 도끼를 휘둘렀어. 그게 잘못됐어?
아니, 너는 스스로를 위해 휘두른 거야. 네가 그저 평범한 사람에 불과하지 않다는 사실을 견딜 수가 없었던 거지. 알고 있어? 중지는 자신의 식구를 건든 자들을 절대 잊지 않아. 그들은 누가 했느냐가 중요한 게 아니라 자신들을 건들면 어떻게 되는지가 더 중요한 자들이야.
Okay. So they make a... Send a message. Is that all blood all outside as well?
처음으로 질 좋은 부위에 고기를 씹고 있던 뒷골목 주민들의 기쁨은 그대로 시체가 되어 탑처럼 쌓였지.
Oh shit.
카지노 밖에 쌓여있던 그 차들의 탑처럼 말이야. 네가 그날 이후로 얼마나 고통스럽고 죄악감으로 뒤덮인 나날을 보냈는지 알고 있어. 스스로가 황금 거위를 가른 얼간이와 다를 바가 없었음을 깨달은 네가 말이야.
그날 이후로 그 어떤 것도 더 이상 온전한 내 것으로 느껴지지 않았어.
Was trying to do the good thing, but he was short-sighted, wasn't he?
다 괜찮아, 로자. 난 말이야, 로자. 세상을 바꾸기 위해 수천 권의 책을, 수만 장의 문서를 찾았고 도시 곳곳에서 사람들도 만나왔어.
All to change the world.
지배 계급의 착취로부터 벗어나 마침내 피억업자들의 진정한 해방을 손에 넣을 수 있는 세상. 그 세상을 만들기 위해서 말이야. 하지만 정답은 바꾸는 것에 있지 않았어. 이미 잘못 써내려간 페이지는 영영 되돌릴 수 없지. 잘 봐. 이게 너와 내가 도달할 수 있는 세상이야.
But you have to, she's talking about having to wipe the slate clean.
네가 공명한 황금 가지를 통해 만들어갈 수 있는 그런 세상. 지상에서는 백올른이 하나 없기를.
Does he truly want that though? I'm she rocking a nice pint there. Here you go.
정신적이며 지적인 쾌락을 추구할 수 있는 권리가 누구에게나 있기를. 나와 함께한다면 그 세상을 너에게 선물로 줄게. 마치 처음부터 아무 일도 일어나지 않았던 것처럼.
누가 이해할 수 있을까? 잠깐뿐이었지만 맛보았던 그 세계는 너무나 꿈 같아서
You can imagine?
잠시 눈에 담았을 뿐이었지만 잠시도 그 순간을 잊고 싶지 않아서 꿈이라면 다시는 깨어나지 않기를, 차라리 내가 꿈 세계의 주민이기를 바라고 싶을 정도였다. 그럼에도 미안. 그래도 난 거절할래. 왜일까? 아직 나는 따뜻해지고 싶지가 않아. 조금 더 이 추위에서 떨어야겠어. 언제쯤 따뜻해져도 될지 그 대답을 찾을 때까지는 아직 여기에
Okay.
있으려고.
Thinks you don't deserve it.
그리고 수냐, 너 내가 성질 못 이기고 앞장서서 처리하러 갈 거라는 걸 미리 알고 있었지?
로자, 넌 이해하기 어렵겠지만 내겐 표지가 없어. 너가 가지고 있을 거라고 기대를 하고 왔지만 오히려 다른 친구들에게서 보이는.
표지? 그게 무슨...
더군다나 넌 표지를 볼 수 있지도 않지. 그 말인즉슨 내겐
Don't have what it
누군가를
takes to
이끌
lead.
힘은 없다는 뜻이야. 하지만 나는 달라. 그러니까 더 나은 세상을 위해선
So, was like, I just noticed like you can see fucking people in here. Was that like part of his plan then to like kind of like push her towards doing that? Well, that further his particular plan needed that thing to happen, you know, all those people to be massacred to convince more to join the cause. Am I tripping?
그래, 넌 책이 잔뜩 쌓여있던 탁자 위에서도 비슷한 말을 했던 것 같아.
Idealists tend to be willing to, you know.
그래서 나는 너와 함께 할 수 없어.
Allow lots of terrible things to happen to get to their ideal version of how things should be, you know?
탁자 위에서나 오가는 말로는 역시 이웃들을 배부르게 할 수 없으니까. 너도 알겠지만
Plus, you know, those systems tend to fall
망나니
into corruption
새끼가
probably.
어떻게 샌님 밑으로 들어가겠냐?
Weaves leadership.
황금가지는 저
You
성
said
안에
get fucked, bucko.
무사히 네가 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있기를.
We walked past Sonia and then made our way into the icy castle he indicated. Okay. Holy shit, bro, looks sick.
거기구나.
What the fuck? That was sick.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
Oh shit! Is... Bro, a fucking wolf. Everything you use, here he goes again now. Go on. Do I just let bro fucking do his thing now? Yeah. We'll send out a normal attack. Hold the portrait. Oh, that's it, yeah. Remember right though, this drains our sanity, right? I want to get my sanity up a little bit first. Or should I just fucking... Should I just baller it? Was that an AoE?
재미는
Is that an AoE?
없겠지만 그렇게 할게요. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈들이
That's because is that because it's got a high attack rate now, if I remember right? I remember something like that, yeah.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
Holy shit, okay, that was fucking dope. That was fucking dope. Boom. What the? The castle trembles violently as frosty rubble falls around us from above. Wait, if this keeps up, a foreboding thought cuts through my head. The ticking of my clock was like a reminder of how much time we had left. We've got to get out of here, now. We hurriedly evacuated from the castle.
지금 제가 잘못 보고 있는 건 아니죠? 성이 무너지는 것이 아니라 마치
What?
확실히 일어서고 있네요.
What the fuck? Has it ran off?
뒤돌아보지 마. 그냥 달리라고.
Or was it coming to us? Hi, we ran quite a bit, but what now?
발소리. 사람의 것은 아니다. 제법 둔중하고 무거워.
그냥 엄청 큰 게 쫓아온다고 말하면 되는
We're getting chased by a
거잖아요.
fucking castle, brother.
그러는 편이 나았을지도 모르지.
탄테, 일단 어떻게 끝냈으니까 빨리 여길 나가자. 어?
Are we not going to get the bow then? Give me a second. I never considered what we'd done once we got down here.
아, 진짜 지금 그딴 게 문제야?
버스는 어디지?
도움도 안 되는 소리 그만 짓거려. 일단 반대로 뛰어.
처음으로 논리적인 말을 들은 것 같네요. 히스클리프.
You just chill.
너는
excuse me.
이따가 대갈통을 부숴주마.
Oh shit! Got big herb legs. What the fuck? Fuck, there's a lot. No double attacks, man, motherfuckers. Did I do that shit with him again? Oh my god.
내가 시범을 보이지.
I need that Heathcliff, man. Rose fire.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요.
Praise the whatever Roger's special thing is to summon Baby Yaga. He said as well that it reacted to when she got there, right? So
I need to get Rosa sanity up, don't I?
처리할 시간이야 머저리.
급수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
Rosa menace.
직접 밝혀주마.
It's fucking cool, man. Like the little effect as well, that sort of diamond slash that comes after his sword as well, is fucking cool. He shot him if I start grinding crates. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get him, man. He's fucking dope. Oh shit, bro's staggered. Can't do anything when I'm staggered, can I?
내가 시범을 보이지.
Okay, that was dope. That was fucking dope. That was actually fucking dope. Where's the weight now? Oh, there's the weight, yeah. Oh shit, I can see the weight on that one, right? Can I use more than one ego at a time? Can.
거기구나.
Can I get a bit more sanity first? Or is it worth risking it with...
하나, 둘. 지면이 울릴 때마다 네 업을 떠올려라.
Bro, just farming aura? What the fuck? What the fuck? Look, it's not on the same slot. So when you mean by slot, do you mean by... Is that the colour? Or the attribute or whatever it is?
제법 지쳤나 보. 되는 건 즐겁네요.
Action slot.
거기구나.
비명을 질러라.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Get staggered. Bitch. Recommend using ego after looking situation and sanity on sinners. Yeah, well, that's why I went for him there, because his sanity was maxed out, right?
내가 시범을
진짜
보이지.
놓아주마.
I think you just can't use the same ego more than once. If you have more than one slot, you would need to use more than one ego. Okay. That's just per point, right? I want to see what this does when I win rate it when there's so many enemies. I'm curious to see what it targets. Okay.
거기구나.
I know win rate's not the most optimal, but just curious to see what it's doing instead of me.
제법 지쳤나 보.
I see eagles are sanity neutral if you win a clash. Right. The only rule for eagles is 1% and that's it. Love that effect.
속에서 비명을 질러라.
Yeah, what's going on, Edith? Edith?
약점은 파악했어.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
I know dude's dead anyway now, so might as well rate it right.
을 내놓고 있도록.
백수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
They done. Let's get the fuck out of here. As long as you have the resources, ego spam is perfectly viable. Yeah, and some egos you can rate up by holding choice. Something increase corruption rates, and be careful. Sorry, the English is fine. You're all right.
끈질기구만.
Bloody persistent, innit? We'll have to distract them somehow before we can get away.
한 놈 던져주지 그래?
Why don't you throw one of us at
어차피
them?
나중에 되살리면 되는데.
Damn man, I love Ryoshu.
저를 왜 쳐다보는 거예요?
Poor Sinclair. Hold on. Look over there.
이곳은 내가 맡을게.
Oh?
쏘냐?
Is he being
무슨
based?
꿍꿍이야?
Roger. What are you talking about? Just let him do this thing. We need all the help we can get. Like he Dante's like, yeah, fucking.
보통 목적 없이 도와주는 놈들 치고 꿍꿍이가 없는 놈들은 못 봤단 말이야.
네가 도끼를 휘두르지 않고서 견딜 수 없는 날이 있었던 것처럼 나한테도 설명하기엔 아득한 우발적인 욕구가 있는 것 같아. 단테, 당신의 조직도 결국은 더 나은 세상을 만들기 위한 곳인 거지?
Huh? What does a better world entail? For the first time, I was reminded that I never questioned the motivations of Limbus Company. Thankfully, none of my complaintive fudging reached Sonia, and he took my lack of response as a sign of agreement.
침묵은 때론 긍정을 시사하지.
I'll take that as a
그렇다는
positive.
것으로
Oh shit, I cut him off, sorry, my bad.
곧 그 아이가 당신에게도 찾아갈 테니
That child will soon visit you too. Wild?
죄송해요. 잘못 봤나 봐요. 순간적으로 저분 이마에
Like what?
그래. 내게도 흔적을 남긴 그 아이 말이야. 그리운 재회겠군.
Sonny nudges his chin at something behind him. Faint light was shining between the fallen blocks of ice, giving a distinctive glow. Is it the bow? The golden bow?
Grab it.
Ramus, what's this?
하지만 다음에 만날 때에도 이런 호의적인 충동을 일으킬 거란 기대는 마. 다수의 풍요를 위한 명확한 길이 보인다면 난 주저없이 다른 쪽을 선택할 거야.
After Sonia left us with a mysterious message, the OTV began to show up one after the other. Well, this may have been as good time as any for touching farewells, like, I won't forget you. Then, I saw that Roger was the first to sprint for the exit.
로지온, 걱정되지는 않소.
She's like, fuck now, mate.
뭐가?
결과 여하가 어떠하였든 저자는 그대에 보시지 않았소.
아, 걘 워낙 머리를 잘 굴릴 줄 아는 애라 알아서 살 방법을 찾고도 남아.
Low cortisol levels. Man, she's got low cortisol levels.
실로 이상적인 것이구려.
Sometime later. Oh, I was just about ready to pass out. I had to give Vigilius a brief report on what we went through today on account of his fierce gaze.
잘 들었다. 하지만 마음에 걸리는 것이 남아있군. 소냐라는 자 말인데 그자가 추구했던 사상과 마지막에 보여준 행동은 서로 상충이 돼.
Were they his final moment, sorry?
그러니 그자의 의도에 대해 명확히 짚고 넘어갈 필요가.
아, 잠깐. 이상도 그러더니 왜 다들 나보다 소냐한테 관심을 가지는 거야? 어쨌든 황금 가지를 가져오는 거엔 성공했잖아. 그리고
Vroom vroom.
모두 이것 좀 봐.
From her pocket, Roger pulled out a colourful bunch of gaming chips in her hands. She yoinked them from there, did she?
이거 근처 카지노 아무데나 들린 다음에 교환하면 바로 현금으로 돌려받을 수 있어. 우리 관리자님이 크게 한탕하셨을 때 날쌔게 챙겨왔지.
Right, I can't stop yawning. I mean, the zero sugar's starting to kick in now, guys. I'm impressed that you thought to pocket all that amidst the chaos. Well, somebody needed to.
임무로 성공했는데 이번에야말로 육즙이 흘러나오는 툭불 등심을 먹어야 하지 않겠어?
어떻게 생각하지, 가론?
Caron.
레피도 먹고 싶어하는 것 같아. 육즙이 흘러나오는 신선한 고기.
Do it then. Let's go get steak.
비울래도 그런? 좋아. 19회 골목 식당 추천은 로지온에게 맡기지.
All right. Okay.
알았어. 부릉부릉.
Yeah, I'm doing 30 days. Zero sugar, at least processed sugar, at least anyway. It's like I train 5 days a week as well, but like I'm trying to really cut. I'm trying to cut now. I'm going into a cut. I'm trying to lean up. So I've got 30 days zero sugar free, and then I'm going into intermittent fasting. So it's gonna be rough.
이제 좀 말이 통하네.
Vroom
베르.
vroom.
역시
Profound anxiety trembles beneath her grin, but she soon slips it under the mask of levity without a trace.
나는 좀 쩐다니까.
Pretty rad, aren't I? Yeah, I kind of like her still. She's loving life at the minute, yeah. Alright, man. I really enjoyed it. Definitely starting to get a little bit more look into this, this world of capitalism, like hyper-capitalism, should I say, runaway corporatism. But yeah, it was definitely a big switch from the previous Canto, right, which was like hit you with like, holy shit, this is dark, the body horror. This is a fucking, instant introduction into this messed up fucking place that we're in. This was a little bit more light-hearted, but still incredibly gritty at the same time in terms of like, the world's got major issues, right? Yeah, man. I've enjoyed it. Bots on Twitch. I swear Twitch is just fucking bots. It's just bots. Dead internet theory on Twitch. The next Canto is truly Darkest Dungeon vibes. I enjoy Canto too. I think I'm very much enjoying the characters in this game for one. I think it definitely feels like it's a character heavy game, right? Where like in a lot of gacha games, characters, even though they're the forefront because they're selling you characters, they really don't matter a lot of the time, do they? You know what I mean? They come in and they get thrown away. In a lot of games, not all. I think Arknights does a really good job at not doing that. But then when you go to something like Wuthering Waves, which is has a major issue with that, where they have amazing characters that are gorgeous, really potentially interesting, and then they come in and they get thrown away. I like this idea that, we're not getting new units, we're getting alters, if you will, and I think it allows them to really build up on top of that, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm really enjoying the characters. The writing's really good as well, and the setting's just amazing. It's just amazing. Canto 2 is a fine wine, Canto. Really appreciating value every time you come back. Yeah, it's a very character individuality heavy side. Yeah, for sure. I like that as well. It's different as well, right? Because, as I say, typically gacha games go for this, like, massive overarching story and a light on the character stuff.
대단하네, 유로집이.
Oh, bro got out. Who's this chick? Herman.
그렇게 많은 적을 모조리 쓸어버린 것도 모자라서 그 많은 돈을 전부 태워버리다니.
알잖아요, 헤르만. 옛날부터 돈은 제 친구가 아니었던
Earned all
걸.
that cash. What was that, a tax write-off?
인정하지. 보통의 몽상가들은 말만 번지르르 하지만 당신은
Yeah, it has been a little bit. I think I remember the name now. I don't remember her face so much.
황금가지를 잘 가지고 오기만 했어도 칭찬까지 해줬을 테지만 말이야.
로자에게 그 세상을 보여줬어요. 나를 반하게 만든 이상의 세상 말이죠. 하지만
넘어오질 않았던 모양이군.
당신이 말한 방법은 역시 틀렸던 것 같네요, 헤르만.
Okay.
그런 말 몇 마디로 꼬드겨질 인물이 아니었어요.
그래서 아쉬움니?
글쎄요. 옛날처럼 나를 따라주길 바랬던 것 같기도 한데. 아니, 옛날과 변한 게 없어서 차라리 다행인 것 같네요. 로자는 모든 게 이상적이고 완벽한 세상을 바라고 있지 않았어요. 오히려 그런 세상은 자신이 특별하다는 걸 확인받을 수 없으니 지루하다고 생각하지 않을까. 그런 생각이 들더군요.
외력에 흔들리지 않는 성인군자인가 싶었는데 너랑 다를 바 없는 몽상가였네?
아직 그 아이도 가야 할 길은 멀은 거겠죠. 로자는 인정하고 싶지 않아 하겠지만요.
이야기는 잘 알겠어. 이후의 행동 방향을 결정할 때 참고하도록 할게.
책망하지 않는 건가요? 난 당신이 시킨 일을 완수하진 못했잖아요.
나무란다고 해서 가지가 솟아나는 것은 아니잖아? 괜찮아. 지금 가지들이 어디에 있든 최후의 가지 다발을 손에 쥐는 자가 누구인지.
Ooh. Wanna yoink 'em from us, do ya? But it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
아직 모자.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm remembering it now from Canto 1. It just, because it's been a hot minute, caught me off guard. Thread Luxcavation has been unlocked. Mirror Dungeon has been unlocked. It appears you've grown more familiar with your field from command Dante. Your ability to show you now to be sufficient to access a core function of Mephistopheles. Press this button to enter the Mirror Dungeon. In the dungeon, you can experiment and test various possibilities. Completing a run grants Battle Pass experience and a certain amount of lunacy. Alright, guys. I am going to have to call it there, though. It is 4:45. I've got to go and get Rosie from work. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's hung out today, guys. It's been a pleasure to have you here. I've had fun, man. I've had fun. I had a good time with the music. I've been enjoying the game. Guys, if you haven't already as well, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe if you want to. We'll be doing Arknights tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. And then we'll be back to this Friday. But potentially... No, actually, shit, I've got my surgery now into Thursday. Fuck. Scratch that. We'll maybe do Arknights tomorrow day. And this tomorrow evening. Because I've got my surgery Thursday now. Forgot, man. Fuck. So there might not be streams for a day or two. But then there'll be a lot of streams. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything for like 2 weeks. So, maybe tomorrow night for the next stream. We'll figure something out. Guys, join my Discord server. You'll get all the up-to-date news there. But, yeah, I've got surgery Thursday. So, I can't promise everything, right? It literally, they phoned me today, so it was out the blue. Just totally forgot about that. So yeah, guys, appreciate ya. I'll collect my what's it as well in a bit, but I'm gonna have to get off now. I'll do it when I get back. But guys, thank you very much, man. Appreciate ya. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you all tomorrow. All right, I'll see you later. You know.